Yes, true end. My vacation has finally ended, so now we get to go back. I get to come back and we get to do the true end for Extella. The happy ending. It is narrow time, because you can't have the true end not be narrow when it comes to Extraverse, because they love their narrow just like me. They know what I want, so they will give it to me. And then next week, I guess I don't get narrow anymore, but we get to do Samurai Remnant, which I'm very excited for. Main story. Golden Poem Arc. Yeah, Tamamo, but not normal Tamamo. Tamamo Aria. I'm hoping... Yeah, I still get Tamamo. This, cause, like, they're supposed to go into, like, the backstories of some of the characters. And I'm curious if, like, when they do Tamamo Aria's one, if we'll see more of the Tamamo 9, or just, it's just gonna be normal Tamamo. At the edge of consciousness, as if your encephalon has been completely switched with another's, like a flickering cinematograph. Records thought to have been lost reappear for the slightest moment. Oh. Our memories are freaking out.
この壁の向こうが未明領域。遥かな過去に虚空より飛来し、ムーンセルに食い込んだ優勢の内部です。気持ちの整理はよろしいですか？セラフを守るため、あなたはこの中にいる外敵を排除しなければならない。
All external, it also needs to be protected to the internal threat that is you, Math Man.
それが聖杯戦争に勝利し、ムーンセルからレガリアを授かった。
I'm pretty sure you're much more of a threat than Altera is. Yeah, Altera's a nice lady. She just wants to be able to ride around on her horse. That's all she wants. Rider Altera 1. I guess at least Santa Altera gets to ride around on a sheep. That's close enough, right? Yeah, she actually, I forgot, she also shows up in this in the current event in JP, where we finally get an Australian servant. Don't trust that sheep. I don't trust that sheep. You have no idea what's going on in the event? I don't really know either. Something about we're taking Longina on a world tour. And I'm only guessing that because that is the name of the event. But she has a koala and she's cute, so I don't really care. And the Grail apparently has legs now. That is also a thing. Oh, and that was when we split into RGB, became gamers. You must hold on to this memory. Even if you forget everything, even if your memory is full of holes, treasure this memory as you would your very favorite. Know that the records from here are not your own. They are memories of a you that is not you, a you that no longer has anything to do with you. But it's okay, believe in the you that believes in you that believes in you. And then your drill will be the drill that pierces the heavens, right? A deja vu experience you cannot remember, an event you cannot regain. I'm recording it here, even if you are unable to comprehend it. I think that's exactly what's going on, me too. I mean, there are aliens, that's already trigger, so, you know. We just need to get in the giant mech.
ありがとう。
Why do they have to show the smile again?
私のマスター。夜が続いてもあなたに道が続きますように。
Okay, we're gonna solve everything in true end with Narrow. And technically, you're kind of like robots. That's true. We are AIs. You're not wrong. Chapter 1. After a long dawn. It's fine if you only catch a piece of this, even if it's only the ending. The time that you spent together with her, the words you exchanged with her, the childish sentiments you felt, those you can forget. However, if you are the owner of this burned out shell, there's something that you cannot give away. Don't forget, she saved the world. You will not accept this as the ending. It's not worth trading in for a dream. But most importantly, this ending does not fix the root of the problem. In your hand, you have the regalia. By your side, you have a light with a beautiful sword. And you have a future that you staunchly tried to protect, even if it meant splitting yourself in pieces. Ah, yeah, I'm talking about Narrow, the light with the beautiful sword. Just not mentioning Tamamo at all. Fuck the fox. So carve this deeply into your heart. Altair is not the one you must defeat. This time for sure. You must split open the Zero Dark alongside her. I've awakened from my slumber. Feels as if I witnessed a beautiful dream. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. I must have been like this for a very long time. Wife!
やっと目覚めたな。我がマスターよ。うなされていたようだが、夢見が悪かったのか?
Yeah, I had a nightmare where I had to kill you. It was
最高
terrible.
の目覚めがそなたを迎えよう。言うまでもないが、世の笑顔だ。
It's true, there is nowhere else I would rather
世の
be.
どこにあろうという話だな。
A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Her golden hair, her slender body, the name of this beloved woman together with whom I have overcome so many battles is... Saber. Her true name is Nero Claudius.
どうしたのだ、突然改まって。氏名はおいそれと口にするものでなし。
One's true name is not something you say so lightly. Meanwhile, in Fate Go, when have we ever called someone by just their class name?
私の名を唇に乗せるときには最高の舞台の中であってほしいというのにと浮かれている場合ではなかったな。
I think the only time we have ever called someone by their class name is like Shinjuku, when they actually just didn't tell us their name. Medusa gets called Ryder the most, but do we actually call her that, or is that just what the fandom calls her? Because also now there's a Saber Medusa. Where I am? Medusa only gets called Ryder and Guda Guda. Oh, you're right, but Guda Guda, since all Guda Guda is just a joke, that means it's the deepest lore. So maybe she is just Ryder. On a throne. I thought I was sitting in a chair, but this doesn't seem like a normal chair at all. What I'm sitting on is, without a doubt, a throne. Around me. This place shouldn't be so familiar. This throne shouldn't be so familiar. But here I am, in a regal room befitting the throne I'm sitting in. None of it as surprising as it should be.
神妙な顔をしているな、奏者。よし。ならばよう見るがよい。寝ぼけていても、奏者にはわかるは
I
ずだ。
do indeed know you.
そなたと世のための玉座を守りし、誰やろう。よこそ。見目麗しき英霊は数あれど。きら星の剣、
The
繁
smug
栄の花は
face.
ただ一輪。あらゆる才を修羅指に乗せ、咲き誇るはバラの皇帝。 その剣撃はミューズの調べのごとく、不意後の日は瞬きなれど、しるべとなって主の道を切り開こう。聞き惚れよ。しかして頼り惚れ直すがよい。世は至高にして至上の名器、剣の英霊。
You are indeed my servant.
その
That
証
will
に
never
月
change.
の聖杯はこれを授けた。これこそはレガリア、ヨウとソナタが得たセラフの新たな王権だぞ。
Yes, that's right. I feel like I'm finally awake after a very long dream. The saber who fought with me through the Holy Grail War, with her smile brighter than golden flame, is in front of me. The fog is still clouding my brain, but I feel it clearing. Now I know exactly where I am. This is the throne room of the Sovereign of Seraph. Saber and I built this place as part of our drive to reform Seraph in our image.
やはり開幕はこうでなくてはな。この月の玉座にてヨとソナタは新たにして偉大なる一歩を踏み出すのだぞ。しかしだ、なぜわざわざ神名など口にしてしまったのだ？
Because because I've been playing too much Fate Go, Nero. It's too normal for me to call people by their true names. And besides the fact that we technically have a Saber on our team, what am I supposed to do? Say Saber and have both you and Gwen turn around?
確認するなら、世の姿と名ではなく、自らの姿を顧みるべきであろう。そなた、半月もの長旅から帰ってきた途端、倒れるように眠りについたのだ。
No one cares about him?
丸
Aw,
一日、
poor Gwen.
世はすっかり待ちくたびれてしまったぞ。
And what happens, like, if we get more Sabers? What if I just yell Saber and I have just a horde of people turn their head and look at me? That'd sort of be scary. I still remember my long dream, at least some of it, but the images are crumbling like a sandcastle. What I see are things that haven't happened in this world yet, and some part of my processing is already starting to write it all off as garbage data. Quick, write it down! So what did I see exactly? For now, I can still answer that I saw
一体、ムーンセル中枢で何が起きたのだ？
Math Man betrayed.
やはり無理を言ってでも、世がついていってい
At least
れ
we
ば。
know what to call Nameless True. Cooking Mama. Hey him, quick, narrow, stab him!
ムーンセル中枢で何が起きたのか、それを知る人物は多くはない。いえ、セラフにあって私だけがそれを記憶しています。サーバント・セイバー、あなたは確かにセラフの神王であらせられる。ですが現在セラフには致命的な異常事態が発生しました。故にあなたも記憶を失った。
No, like that. Well, actually, my memories are a bit scrambled, but that was on purpose. I did that to myself.
我が陣に先触れもなく、貴様、何者か。
見ての通り、キャスターのサーバント。
How exactly can we see you're a caster class servant? I mean, for all we know, you could be an archer. You don't use a bow and arrow, so clearly you're an archer.
ですので、我が神名で答えましょう。私はアルキメデス。セラフに選ばれたシステム更新の従事者です。
Alright, I will admit, we need Tamamo for this, so we can tell Tamamo to kill. Because Tamamo did want to kill him right away upon meeting. Yeah, he does have alter ego vibes. This man walked brazenly into the throne room. He's not a human mage. The particular air around him marks him as a servant. Yes, he is a servant. Archimedes. His voice and his gaze are both gentle, without a hint of animosity. Tamamo won't hesitate, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to finally get a new Tamamo 9. Nero will hesitate if they're beautiful. If they're beautiful, Nero will try to seduce them. Yes, clearly he knows my name.
待て、アルキメデスとやら貴様アルキメデス？あのアルキ
He
メデ
is
スなの
indeed,
か？
unfortunately, that Archimedes.
はい、おそらくそのアルキメデスでしょう。いや、私をご存知でしたか。それはそれは。いやはや、それは
I
それ
mean,
は。
to be fair, I feel like a lot of people know who Archimedes is. Archimedes is calm, and his words are easy on the ears. Saber looks suspicious, but she's still listening, and I can see him slowly gaining her trust. Even with everything that's happened, I still can't believe it. Archimedes is rational, confident, and clear. Who could guess he'd want to destroy everything? But... I mean, yeah, more people know Nero. But Archimedes isn't like some no-name person. I'm certain now that I've seen that face. I know why that dream was sent to me. That dream that even now fades and slips through my fingers no matter how hard I try to remember it. That dream that my own thoughts are trying hard to write off as just some story I heard somewhere.
先ほどの言葉引き捨てならなかったぞ。奏者と顔見知り
Hakuno
が
does want to kill. Let us kill. Let us throw hands.
顔見知りですとも、私は共にムーンセル中枢でいく
If
ら
we
か
throw
の時間
hands,
を
that
過ご
means
した
that
も
we
ので
either
す。
become Saber class like Santa Carna, or we become ruler class like all the rulers who just throw hands. Let us throw hands like Summer Melu. Give us brass knuckles. He thinks we don't know anything. He starts into his usual spiel about the current state of Seraph. The 14,000-year system update, his version of the story in the Moon Cell core, his explanation about the body, mind, and soul, and about how the mind could disappear.
そうか。
ですので早急に一刻も早くレガリアの統合を行わなくてはなりません。陛下、正当なセラフの王
Nero, don't believe him. Kill him instead. Rulers use their fists because that would be equality? I see.
この下級の事態を伝えんがため、このアルキメデス、失礼を承知でこの真紅の玉座の前に参じました。
Just your fists, no cheating weapons, just the body.
古代ギリシャに名高い大天才アルキメデス学士殿。ここに
And there's only one ruler that actually uses a ruler to beat people. And I can respect that.
実にあっぱれである。レガリアの片割れを奪われた件はともかく、奏者を逃がしてくれたことは大いに嬉しく。
Don't bother thanking him, Nero. He is a mean man.
なぜだ？
何？
Now go, kill. So we must merge the regalia as soon as possible, I shout at him. Of course you need us to do that. The cyber frame of Hakuno Kishinami depends on it, and so do you. You need the merged regalia to summon the Umbral Star, don't you? It's the only way to call the Umbral Star to Earth, so it can harvest all the Moon Cell's information. And the only way to unblock the jammer that the Moon Cell casts on the entire galaxy is to destroy the merged regalia and shut the Moon Cell down. Yes, you sure did. You did not stay for the last moments of Green Hakuno. Nero is just standing there like, I have no idea what's going on. You're right. Of course not. Every one of your moves was perfect, but your goal was the very definition of evil. Everything, every step, every aspect, I understand all of it now. And this Hakuno Kishinami hasn't forgotten it yet. Even if I did meet you in the Moon Cell core, I remember the edge of the Zero Dark and the giant shadow. And I remember you're the vassal of Velber, the destroyer of the earth and the moon. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that gives even more alter ego vibes. He's essentially like the alter egos of the alien priestess in Fate Go. Damn, Fate Go really did take a lot of stuff from Extraverse, huh?
奏者よ。事情の多くはよくわからぬが察したぞ。その表情、その言葉、その振る舞い、まさしく語るに落ちたな、学士。いや、歩き目です。世は貴様に礼を述べるべきではなかった。
Yep, no further, no more. Now kill.
良いのだな、マスター。これなる学士。
He is indeed our enemy. Thank you, Saber. She must be confused, but she still made the right choice. In the haze of waking up, I barely remembered Archimedes, let alone expected to see him. But I know for a fact that he can never be trusted. Tipped his hand, That phrase almost sounds like it was written just for Archimedes right now. My thoughts are in a whirlwind. Even I can't explain them, but I'll try. The current Hakuno Kishinami has the memories that were built with her. Even those feel less and less real now, and I can barely acknowledge them as things that apparently happened. But that smile of hers was burned into my retinas. That's a real memory for sure. It's another possibility. Something that could have happened in another world. Something that's over now. An alternate ending for a different Hakuno Kishinami. One who can't be brought back. The non-true route Hakuno. But she didn't give up. Even though she somehow survived, she chose to discard the future. All the possibilities in front of her in order to send this message to her past self. To tell me, take one more good look. We can't trust him, not like our nice friendly Rasputin and Ashia Doman? Exactly. Those two are very trustable. After all, Kirei says, Merry Christmas to you, and Happy New Year's. Assuming you played at the right times, and pulled them at the right times. I won't ever understand what kind of struggle it took to pull off this miracle. I won't ever know what sacrifices were made while I was safely sleeping away. Now, to make up for slacking off, and I'll do more than make up for it, Archimedes, I'll shatter every one of your ambitions, and bring you down to the ground. No more smirking and bragging for you. You're done. Yeah, Doman is naked in our rafters. How can you not trust a naked man living in your rafters? Well, clearly others can do it. Especially me. What this means? Clearly what it means is that in the middle of our dying, without us knowing, Bibi helped us out. Cause that's what she does. Yeah, and the power of love, that too. Of course it's possible to slide between multiple worlds and multiple possibilities. Isn't that what you called it? I don't know how many worlds you trashed up to this point, but I know about one of them. The one that left me this last record. I mean, I'd say rather than broke Altera, we fixed her. And yeah, you should have confirmed the death. Why do people never understand? Make sure to double tap. Make sure they're dead. No, I'm pretty sure the body comprehended the enormity of the risks, but took that risk anyways.
様たちはここで私が直ちに滅ぼす。
Oh, he thinks he can kill us.
レガリア統合はキャスターに任せるさ。正しき結果はいずれ正しく導かれる。それだけは変わることがない。
どうかな、アルキメデス。その様子では随分と計算が狂ったよう
They
では
have
ない
been
か。
thrown askew. He never expected the power of love into his
世
equations.
にはよくわからぬが、奏者の迷いなき覚悟と決意、しかと受け止めた。全てを通じ合った互いであればこそ、今この時
No more words,
言
time
葉
for
など無
killing.
用。ただ倒すべきものだけが眼前にあると奏者は言う。ならば世は無敵である。奏者の決意あればこそ、世は思考の名機として奏でよう。
一回のサーバント風情
No, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna kill you. That is pretty much what she's saying. Just saying it more eloquently.
語るに落ちすぎたな、アルキメデス。さあ、行くぞマスター。
Couldn't we also just, you know, summon the rest of our team and just all gang up on him? Who cares about fighting honorably? Just murder this man. Call everyone in here. Why'd he take his shirt off? Does he think he's in Yakuza? I'm sorry, you're not cool enough to be able to rip your shirt off like everyone else in Yakuza. Oh, damage up.
奏者よ、そなたを信じるぞ。この男は倒すべき邪悪なのだな。
No, don't shield, you fucker. Just let me kill you. I have a team of 4 stars and 3 stars, but they are generally pretty strong 4 stars and 3 stars. At least Ku is still pretty good. Just that's also because he just doesn't die. Emiya's like still okay. Gwen's sort of there. As long as it's you know, noon, Gwen's fine. Oh, I killed too quickly and not enough. Didn't get high enough combo. Am I supposed to respect you? Aren't you technically also just a bound spirit? Yeah, fuck your math.
肉体のマスター、私が廃棄してきた可能性の中にあってただ一人全統合されたレガリアを有したもの。疑似量子を伴わない転移、情報のみの伝達であれば確かに過去の自分に記録を転移させられるだろう。だが無残な自己犠牲だ。結果さえ見定めることなき愚行、その極み。
Damn. Didn't need to see the end, cause the Hakuno believes in the Hakuno that believes in the Hakuno that believes in Hakuno. Nothing I've done is useless. Nothing I've done is foolish. Another me grew close to someone. Close enough to continue the fight even after the end. All I've done is carry that torch. And that's why I'll never let him win. Why he and the Umbral Star will never hurt our world again.
図に乗るとはこのことだな。貴様が何を知っていようが大筋は変わらない。レガリアを統合する者が貴様ではなくなるだけの話。
He can't win, not against Yuri. He doesn't. And he's also throwing all these flags up by saying, oh, I'll never be able to do it. That just means I will be able to do that.
セファールある限り崩壊の結末は変わらない。お前にどんな答えが見えているのか。
This man is a walking flag.
打ち損じてしまったか。難敵ではあったが、ひとまずは世とそなたの勝利であるな。そう。さて、この勝利
Yeah, now you're gonna tell me what the fuck's going on, right?
1から10まで余さず話すのだぞ。
Well, you see, in another world, there were 3 of me, and 2 of them were cheating on you. It's
は
complicated.
ぐらかしたりしたら後で。いや、今ひどいことになると心せよ。マイ
Kinky.
ルーム沙汰とだけ言っておこう。
What exactly would she punish me with in my room? I don't think she'd leave me in there forever, but whatever she does have in mind sends a chill up my spine. All that aside, I do want to tell her everything. The story of the Hakuno Kishinami, who is not Hakuno Kishinami. The story of a master who came to the end of their path after grasping for a single ray of light.
うむ。つまり、丸一日は眠りこけながら、未明領域での記憶を失うはずであったそな
Yep,
たが。
still believed in Hakuno Kishinami. The Hakuno Kishinami who believed in Hakuno Kishinami, that Hakuno Kishinami would believe in the other Hakuno Kishinami's memories. It's very confusing.
その記録か。そういうものが突然頭の中に湧き上がったがゆえ、記憶の欠落もなく、おおむねそういうことか。
Yeah, that's close enough. That sounds about right. Although, I don't really have any way of confirming most of it right now. A lot of it is extrapolation and assumption. So is the Tamamo end just like a complete dead end? It's not a complete dead end. They gotta live their happily newlywed life. That was the best ending. The best result out of all the 3 we saw. Nero had Hakuno in a coma. Altera and other Hakuno just fucking vanished. And then Tamamo and Hakuno are off living their best newlywed life. To be fair, like, that was probably the best ending. The happiest. Yeah, eating curry. God, I want Tamamo curry. But thanks to those memories, I remembered Saber's true name instantly, and I pegged Archimedes for who he really was.
別の世界の別の奏者か。しかも完全なそなたではなく。
Don't worry, it's still not my whole self here. The mind, body, and soul. All of those 3, I was the body. It was a curious sensation. Very bizarre, specific feeling, hard to digest or explain. In this world, I'm in the same boat, having been split into 3 as well, but there's a difference, because everything that the body experienced in the other world was sent to me as data I can see. According to the message, all of the fights against the White Titan, the Umbral Star, and Archimedes are over, but in this world, they still have yet to happen. First of all, the Blue Caster, a different servant than Saber who also lent me her strength in the Holy Grail War, Moon's Holy Grail War, has a piece of the regalia and is about to attack with the soul as her master. After that, someone else will appear with the 3rd piece, a terror who rules over the Zero Dark, Altera, the vanguard of the Umbral Star.
別の世界のそなたは、あいや。
Soul was just chillin'.
随分とそのアルテラとやらと仲睦まじくしていた。
Was indeed close to Altera. I think so, yes, but it's not really correct to call that body me. The mind, body, and soul are separated as they are, like pieces of a broken mirror. But she was different. Her circumstances were very specific to her own time and place, and her own emotional experiences. So I'd say her story belongs to her only.
そうだな。聞いた限り、世もそう感じた。そのものはあくまで自分の判断で自分だけの願いと思いのまま、誰にも真似のできない決断をしたのだと。
It was the choice of the Hakuno Kishinami that's not Hakuno Kishinami.
そなたが受け継いだ記録をどうか世にも見せてほしい。
Can we do that? Can we just, like, transfer them over like that?
マスターとサーバントの意識は真相でつながっているもの。
I guess we can.
そなたが得た経験を世が受け取ることもできるはずだ。
Yeah, I guess it is like mana transfer. You might be able to do that. Masters have sometimes been known to dream about their servants' memories. That is true. That does happen in, like, every single Fate thing. I can't see any reason why it shouldn't work in reverse. I look into Saber's glorious emerald eyes. They sparkle back at me, and I don't see a single trace of hesitation or doubt. She wants to witness what I've seen. But the Hakuno Kishinami of another world risked everything to leave us, from the bottom of her heart. Immediately afterwards, Nero slams the table, going, "Holy shit, she's hot! We're getting Altera!" Not just because she's curious, but because we're partners, and in a way my otherworldly doppelganger was her partner too. She wants to see those memories to gain a deeper understanding of our own relationship. Alright, I'll do exactly what she asks. I'm not that great at using Codecast, but I'll try. I access the records the Regalia gave me. Partners in the gay way, yes. Oh, she also has to witness her own death, doesn't she?
3期の英霊たち聖女そして厄介極まる2人の王者あれらは邪悪の優勢に組みしたかいいなそうではあるまいアルテラよ貴様だ貴様が貴様であるがゆえにあの者たちは貴様のそばについたのであろうあの者たちは強者につくのでも勝者につくのでもない志ある者心ある
They
者
don't
につ
care
く
what side you're on as
英傑
long
た
as
ちなのだからな
you're powerful. That sounds about right for Gil and his candor. Jan, I don't know about that.
何を言っているあの3機は私に敗北し我が軍門に下ったのだ力ずくで従わせたに過ぎない
バカ者自分の言葉を理解していないのは貴様の方だアルテラ
Jan feels kind of shoved in as fan
そう
service.
か
I would say that, but if they truly wanted the fan service, it would have been Jalter instead, and you know it. I show her the regalia, split into 3. I show her the other Hakuno Kishinami, the advancing Umbral Star, Altera the heroic spirit, Altera the Titan, Altera, no, Sepher, the white Titan. For as long as the fight raged in reality, the record transfer takes only a few seconds, and the playback ends as soon as the transfer is done. Sharing the record turns out to be simple, thanks to the regalia. Now Saber has seen and processed everything, the beginning and end of the body from another world, the end of the heroic spirit that was Altera from another world. Maybe they wanted to have Stay Night, Zero, and Apocrypha? That's true, they could. Actually, yeah, I guess that would make sense, because I guess you can say Karn is from Apocrypha too. Although he's much more, I'd say in this he's much more CCC. That ephemeral and humble dream of a young maiden.
嬉しくそして
Karn is
誇
from
りに
everything
も
he do be.
もう一人のそなたはきっと何よりも大切な役目を果たしたのだな
A golden fire wavers, a flicker of Saber's hair. I almost reach out with my hand to reassure her. I almost call her name, tell her I will never lose her. Yeah, except for, I mean, I don't know, maybe he is in Samurai Remnant, maybe he's gonna be a DLC character. We have Arjuna, would it be that much of a surprise for them to throw Karna in as DLC to fight? In some ways, that record is a memory of our future. In no way is it a reflection of our past. It's only one of the possible outcomes for us. So, yeah, flashback. I will protect you.
無論奏者ならそう言うだろうと思ったぞ。やもやサーバントをマスターが守るなどと、聞く者が聞けば笑い飛ばすかもしれぬが。
Wow. Once again, wow, you clearly haven't played Fate Go before. How many times are we jumping to save our servants?
世は笑わぬ。笑ったりするものか。その言葉こそがそなたの輝きの現れなのだから。そしてだ、これは随分と忙しくなるな。どうやらレガリアと奏者の勇気ある分割によってセラフは戦乱の世にあるようだからな。すなわち世に求められるはセラフの統一。
So pretty much exactly what we did the first time, except this time we know Archimedes is a scumbag.
新ソロムルスとて想像だに住まい。
Grand Roma
よもや
mentioned
月にさえ帝国を築くなどとは。しか
all
しな
roads lead to Rome.
そうせねばならぬからな。
It's exactly as Saber says. Castor should have obtained the soul of Hakuno Kishinami, and the second piece of the regalia by now. She's probably even started to expand her borders, and since we can't head to the Zero Dark from our side without the merged regalia... Yeah, I think he could too. He does know everything is Rome. He knows that all roads lead to Rome. First, we have to unify Seraph. We'll have to somehow convince Castor to join us, and then recruit all the servants currently on the moon. The power of the Umbral Star is great, and we will have to unite in order to face it.
ローマは一日に
Even if
して
he
ならず
doesn't know it exists, he knows it's Rome.
全ての
I
道
think
は
that is
ローマに
exactly
通
how
ずる
his
のだな。
brain works.
奏者よ、
Oh yeah, see, all roads lead to Rome.
これは千載一遇の好機。セラフ統一のついでにムーンセルもシンクと黄金に塗り替える必要があるかもしれぬ。
Yeah, gonna make all the friends. Scarlet and gold, the colors of Rome. She's right. Those are two of my favorite colors. Yo, same! But we're not talking about that right now.
案ずるな。分かっている。優勢とやらは確かに脅威だ。
They have become Roman?
Manga
Oh great, that
ichi
means
ni
now...
furai shite
Now we just get Draco in here and she'll do
地上まで
extra
もが
damage to
滅びの域にある
everyone.
だろう。そしてそれに属するしもべたちもだ。アルキメデスめは撃退したが、アルテラは強い。配下も
I
桁違
mean,
いであろう。
technically, we still didn't finish Archimedes off. He ran away. He's still out there.
記録を共有したのだ。そのあたりはよーくわかっているのだぞ、奏者。
Yeah, Liz is also out there probably fucking up things.
なればこそ、まずはセラフを統一せねばな。たった3分の1のレガリアでは、巨神とやらにこうするのは難しそうだ。ま
But
ず
if
は
we had 2/3...
あのメギツネの企みをポキッと折って、それから誠心誠意説得を試みるとしよう。長い童貞になりそうだが、何？どうということはなかろう。世と奏者の前に敵などあるものか。
Chapter 2, Authority's Purpose. New content added to the gallery, Mystic Code. Can talk.
ところで奏者、ようやく目覚めてくれたからには
I
だ
do
な。
be up.
世の欲するところ、求めるところ、そなたであれば
Lewd.
余さず理解していよう。世は切ない。そなたの顔を見つめ続けられたのは嬉しいが、そ
She
れで
wants to
も
hold
たっぷりと
hands.
待ったのだ。我慢に我慢を重ねて、なんと丸1日、実に20時間以上。
Over 20 hours.
何らかの見返りを求めても許されよ、奏者よ。
So casual and yet so brazen. Short and slim as she is, she radiates so much warmth that I feel hot when she's near me. This... What would our generals think? I need to say this. Think about what cooking mama would say. Saber is delicate, soft, and petite. My precious swordswoman who blossoms wherever she goes. There's nothing I want to do more than stare back into her smoldering gaze. But there's no guarantee that we're the only ones here. What if our generals are standing by in their spirit form? Yeah, what if it's like Tamamo and Liz, where Liz always came in and cockblocked Tamamo? Do we really want like Gwen or Emiya or Ku to just come in the middle of this? I don't think so. Kuhulin wouldn't leave. He'd just go on smirking. Li Xuan would probably watch over us with that laugh of his. Archer would most likely just stand there with a cool look on his face, and Gawain, of all people, would probably egg us on with some sort of abstract encouragement. Now that I think about it, none of the heroes on the Roman side are all that decent, are they?
おかしなことを言う。そなたと世で二人きりのマイルームに要人が立ち入るはずがな。
I don't know, Liz was able to do it pretty well with Tamamo. He's like, your technique is bad.
万が一にもかようなことあらば、世の刃が速やかに邪魔者を切り
And
捨てよう。
technically also, Altera has broken into this room before. Yes, I see. But still, Saber, can I ask you to wait just a little while? I want to share everything with you. Everything. But we should restrain ourselves. We should be patient. Not trained in hand-holding, I haven't. We're about to fight a war. The enemies ahead are stronger than we've ever faced. So for now...
奏者よ。
No hand-holding for
そ
now.
なたの思い受け取ったぞ。世と奏者の蜜月は英語ではあるが、それを味わうのはそれなりの時と場でなくては。それこそ
I pretty much only call you by your true name.
それとも奏者よ。そなたもしやよもや世をじらしているのではあるまいな。
100 attack, 0 defense, narrow.
まったく、一体どこでそういう悪い手を覚えてしまったのだ。こんなことなら一人でムーンセル中枢などへ赴かせるのではなかったな。無論冗談だぞ。世はそなたの提案を受け入れよう。
She has 0 defense.
こたびの
She
戦
can
い
dish it out, but when someone comes onto her, she just folds.
改めて世はそなたと全身全霊でイチャイチャするのだからな。よいな。それにしてもおのれアルキメデス。
You do be
あ
evil.
からさまに過ぎるほど悪に徹しよって。白草のアルキメデス、希代の学士。ローマで知らぬ者は一人もおらぬ。それほどの人物として語られていたのだ。
Nero was pissed that he's evil. Mama has 100 attack, 100 debuff immunity, single-minded focus. That she does. It's surprising to see Saber so angry. Maybe it's because the Archimedes who betrayed us was a true heroic spirit through and through, not someone recorded in the Throne of Heroes as an anti-hero, placed there as a threat.
ありていに言えば残念だ。アルキメデスの数式はこの世で最も、そう、
But now he's evil, so
最
fuck
も
him.
美しい強固なもの。美しさの定義は曖昧だ。世が信じる美は不思議なことに万人にとっての美ではなかったようにな。
Do I need to understand the beauty you say other than that's hot? I'll go, okay. You say it's hot, then it's hot. I believe you.
そんな中で数式だけは別なのだ。あれこそは万人不変の完成されたもの。
Well, math hurts my head. I don't like math. Makes me think.
人類がたどり着いた人間が繁栄した意義の一つであろう。そのアルキメデスがよもや人類を裏切るとは。世はそれが悲しい。そして悔しい。
Because he's a dick.
何か理由があるのだと信じたいほどに。だが、かの者は
Because he was all like, ah, this seems logical and rational. I'm gonna side with evil.
おそらく理にかなったことなのだろう。
Is she thinking his reasons are more than just personal?
いや、私欲であろう。天才は自分のしたいことしかしない。
Says the candidate for enemy of humanity. If you think about it, all of the main extra servants in this are essentially enemies of humanities. Nero can turn into Draco. Tamamo, we know, will be Amaterasu. Altera's Zephyr, the White Titan. Sorta fucked.
ただ、あやつは自分のために優勢側についた。人類のためなどではない。伝え聞く生前のアルキメデスは、たとえ市民たちに理解されずとも、公共のためにも
Well,
才を
he
尽く
was
した
an
人物だ
okay
と
guy
いうの
when he
に
was
な。
alive. Now that he's dead, he's a dick.
まあよい。あやつもよも。いわば凡人に理解されなか
Nero
った
did
天
nothing
才
wrong.
同士。優勢の学士アルキメデスは世が必ず打つ。次にまみえた時こそあの笑みを凍りつかせてみせよう。
I feel the same way. We'll definitely settle things next time we meet. No matter what, we need to crush every one of his plans.
世と奏者の思うところは一つ。邪悪の総苦に目にもの見せてくれる。たとえそれが人類史に燦然と輝ける天才の一人であろうともな。
Beat him up for creating hard mathematical equations. Settings. There is a new instant skill, Collector.
俺の蔵にはそうしない余り物だ。
Sort by type. What do I want to add? I guess more EXP. Level up faster, hit harder. Peter Kid beats up math nerd. Yeah, yeah, that's accurate to what we're doing. What new mystic codes can I create? Phoenix Mantle is what I currently am wearing. I think I'm still pretty good with whatever. It is Phoenix Mantle I have on, right? I just went the wrong way. It is. Alright, then violence time. Side missions are available. What do we have to do for side missions? Perform 3 Extella maneuvers with 70% HP. Defeat 500 enemies. Perform a 1800 hit combo. I can do those. Easy, because I don't want to do the actual gameplay for more than I have to. I don't think that was exactly a honeymoon, but close enough.
いつまでもそなたと浸っていたいと思うが、しかしそうも言っていられぬ。
We have shit to do, unfortunately.
ひとまずここまでだ。休息十分、英気十分と言えよう。さあ、行くぞ。いざ進軍。
Something slashes through Saber's words. Some kind of alarm? Could it be an effect of the piece of the regalia she holds? Or is it a function of this throne the regalia made? With the alarm comes a sense of urgency. It doesn't look like this one of Saber's surprises. I think I liked Altera's alarm better.
敵襲か？言っているそばからこれとは、なんとも慌ただしい。世自ら攻め入ろうというのに、我が領土に
Yeah, how rude of them to try and get the first strike. So an enemy who can attack Saber's territories at this stage. That rules out Alteris, since it's too soon for her to be able to leave the Zero Dark. And that leaves literally one person.
まず青狐であろうな。欲望にかまけて女王を名乗るあやつめがとうとう我がセラフローマに踏み入ったに違いない。心配するな、奏者。世とそなたの目的は戦いそのものではない。
That's right, we're gonna get her to join the harem. No, it's not a very hard conclusion to reach that it's Tamamo.
力は必要だ。キャスターもそれなりの軍勢を揃えていよう。ならば世も軍勢に等しき力を操るまで邪魔な増票どもを一気火星に蹴
Do we
散らす
really need
最
to be
強の勇
introduced
気。
again? We've got a dog, a man who likes to punch a lot, a guy who can make terrible mashed potatoes, and a master chef. Easy.
第一の章。
Yes, I know him. I remember him. The legendary Son of Light, the Celtic Ulster Cycle, a Lancer-class hero and the champion of the Red Spear.
新名は
True name, Kuhulin. A servant skilled in both offense and defense. He's reliable in any sort of situation.
そうなのだが、さすがはアルスターの光の
We're ruining Narrow's explanation.
おう、久しぶりだな。そっちのもう一人のお嬢ちゃんも元気そうだ。
では気を取り直して第二の章。聞いて驚け。
His legend is young. He's like the second youngest heroic spirit that we've come across. The only person being younger being Tesla. Didn't Hakuno know them from Extra? Yeah, we should know them from Extra. Voyager? I mean, okay. Person. Actual, physical, living being. Not adorable machine. I know about him too. The Demon Fist Master without shape or sound. An assassin known for his first strike, which needs no second strike.
新名は
True name, Li Xuan. Doesn't matter to him whether he fights one man or an army. They'll all taste his Demon Fist.
物知りか。聖杯戦争の時もちょっと思ったが、そなた人類史に詳しすぎではないか。
Nah, Narrow, you have no idea how much fate lore I've gone into. I know everything. He is the One Punch Man of fate.
なんだ、思ったほどには驚いておらん顔だな。無論その方が都合は良いがな。さて、新たなセラフの勝手もまだわからぬし。
Listen, if in Extra we were able to determine that Robin Hood was Robin Hood literally because of the type of poison he used and that he had a crossbow, I'm pretty sure we can figure out most people.
なんとなく先の展開が読めてきたが、それはそれとして続けよう。第
Yes, even he serves under Saber now. Under the midday sun, he is invincible. The Knight of the Sun. His class is Saber.
新名はガウェ。
True name, Gawain. With his furious strength on our side, it's as if we've gained an army of 10,000 men. No, even they would not compare to him.
やっぱりな、今日は悲しい。はあ、奏者よ。肉体の奏者からの記録で。
Yeah, that, and also we literally fought all of the. Okay, technically we didn't fight Nameless, but all of the others we have fought in the actual Grail War. Sorry, my bad.
本当か？本当にそうか？
I
あの見せ場を
am definitely not that
奪ってはいな
sorry.
かったか？
I am definitely hiding a mischievous grin.
そなたは曰く情熱の電脳体だという。ならばこそ炎のように止めどなく勢いのままにというのはわからないではない。それはそれで また良いものだ。世は好きだ。情熱の奏者などと、その字面だけでもこの胸がときめい
Nameless,
てしま
true
う。
name, nameless.
しかしだ、
Yes.
それはそれ、これはこれ。世の見せ場とはすなわち世の主演する劇場にも等しい。誰あろうそなたのために輝き放つのだ。それを当の観客であるそなたに無視されてしまってはあまりに切ない。切なすぎるのだ。
I also like how we're ignoring him too. Yes, of course, I understand, Saber. These records I have, this version of me, the mind was at odds with the body, and so were our respective servants. We led armies of thousands to fight against Altera, with powerful servants on both sides.
お話は終わりましたでしょうか。
Wayne's like, are you two done? Can we move on?
なるほど。あなたがムーンセルの神王ならば、月の聖杯によるあの選定の戦いには正しき面もあったのかもしれませんね。
世もそう思うぞ。結果的にではあるが、ムーンセルは正しきものを選んだのだ。と、
そちらの皇帝はともかく、あなたはレオの成長を導いた人物です。あなたの正しさを
I
信じま
did
しょう。
sort of help Leo out a bit.
こうもあからさまとは。さす
I
がの
did
世も
sort of teach him to not be a complete dick.
これは報酬の類もいささか考え直さねばなら
But
ぬ
he
か。
died anyways.
一騎打ちの果てに我が軍門に下ったというのに逃げ切らん男よ。まあよい、気にはせぬ。世は寛大なのだ。それより
Oh, we're finally moving on?
最後の
Yes, he echoes in the knowledge of Hakuno Kishinami's body as well. Although I have doubts that Saber herself chose him. The body's records tell me he is the 4th general.
ほう。私を見ても顔色一つ変えないか。月の聖杯戦争で
You
私を見たという
were
わ
my
けでは
servant
な
in
いだろう。
an entirely different world.
さすがはレガリア所有者。肝が据わっていると一言で済ませられることではない
You
が
should also be used to alternate timeline shenanigans.
この下級の時に互いの自己紹介もあるまい。敵軍が攻め入ってきているのだろう。そちらを優先して構わんよ。
奏者よ、またも世より先に。そしてアーチャーよ、貴様の言う通りではあるな。事態は急を要する。すでに敵軍は我がセラフローマの一部を切り取り、領域支配まで完了させている。であれば
They're turning
領
Rome
域
into
の支配者
Tamamo
を
land.
倒し、まずは敵軍の侵攻を止めねばな。しかしだ、戦いの前にキコーラに伝えねばならぬ大事がある。これより先にキコーラが挑むのは特別な戦いだ。美徳のためといえばそうではあろうが、これは星を救うための戦いと知れ。
No explanation, just, hey, we're fighting to save the world.
キャスターの軍勢を滅ぼすことが目的ではない。
Yeah, we're going out to
我
make
らの最優
friends.
先は黒幕との決着であり、そのためにまずはレガリアを統合せねばならぬ。世と
I
奏者
feel
は
like the easiest
敵軍
person
の
to
殲
first
滅を
turn
求
to
め
our side
必要
would
なのは
probably be Ryder.
レガリアのかけらを集わせること。
I think she would probably be the most person willing to listen to us and understand. Literally do not think Lee cares that much. I don't think he cares that much either. I think Lee's happy as long as he has things to punch. She said it. Fighting isn't what we need to do right now. Odd to say that while we're being attacked, but we know Castor is only attacking because Archimedes manipulated her into it. Karna will understand, but he's kind of ride or die when he makes a choice. Yeah. The records make that clear to me, and I know Archimedes will go on plotting. He'll stir every pot he can get his hands on. He'll watch Saber and Castor go at it, and wait for them to weaken. Then he'll take his best chance to merge the two regalia pieces, and then rip open the way to the Zero Dark so Altera can step in. That's probably what he's planning, And hey, now I can predict what he might do. That's why he tried to sidle up to Saber, but since he failed, he'll go to Castor next. He even said so. If we fought an all-out war with Castor, only Archimedes would win, but it won't go according to his plan this time. No matter what he pulls out of his bag of tricks, we'll be ready for him. Boo Boo's a berserker, so who knows? I don't speak berserker.
もしも可能であるならば、対話による事態収集を
We don't have the gong with us either to tell him what to do.
無論可能であればの話だ。刃持ってたぎる相手に無手で唇を開けとは言わない。だが最優先はやはり戦いではない。良いな。
I feel like they're not going to give us that much of a choice, to be honest.
奏者と世が真にレガリアの力を得たその時、美しくも咲き誇る命あふるる青き星を砕かんとする。
ほう、ベルバー。そいつが黒幕ってわけか。
That, I mean, he's not really a guy, but yeah, that's one way to put it. He is the guy who's fucking everything up.
優勢、そしてアルキメデスの詳細はデータで送るゆえ各自参照せよ。良いな。
おお、ざっくりしてんな。とはいえ、あちらさんにその手の話が通じるかね。
電撃的な進行からの領域支配。
I don't think most of these guys are smart enough to fully understand. I feel like the only person who might be able to understand would be Nameless. Seems like the four generals have a good idea of the enemy's movement. They're probably accessing the throne, which has some of the regalia's functions.
はい。セラフ全域の支配を謳う帝国の女王たる青のキャスターはこの侵攻にあたって強力な英霊を送り込んできました。バーサーカー、呂布、そして太陽の
The
力を
ancient hero who wields the power of the sun.
名は
I wonder who that could be.
施しの英雄として音に聞こえし大英雄です。
Hero of charity. Karna, a hero whose brave exploits are penned in the old Indian script, the Mahabharata. The record tells me that even in the three-way battle that determined the fate of the new Seraph, he ascended to the moon cell with enormous strength. Is sometimes called the hero of the sun, portrayed as an incarnation of the sun itself. In that regard, his nature has some similarities to Gwain or Cuchulainn. Cuchulainn is the son of the sun god Lu, and Gwain wields the holy sword of the sun, Excalibur Galantine. Karna must be on their level. I think Karna has divinity in him though also, right? So technically he's better than them. Especially, you know, Lost Belt 4 when he goes Super Karna.
さすがレガリア製の索敵機能。神明もある程度はカンパできるとくる。ありがたいことこの上ないが、なかなか骨が折れそうだ。この場に呼ばれる直前に私が見て回った限りでは、ギリシャあたりの
A Greek anti-hero?
懐かしい顔を見たものだ。
No, he wasn't. He's Japanese. He's as Japanese as possible. He just, you know, fought her in a different Holy Grail war.
ならばこの戦い、この私にこそお任せいただきたい。これより始まるのが星のための戦いであれば、星の作り出した剣を与えられたこの私こそが先陣を切るべきであると考えます。いかがでしょうか、神王。無論、あなたの采配には従う所存ですが。
I give him my thanks. He was a terrifying enemy, but I'm very glad to have him on our side. Prepare to leave, I tell them all. From here on out, we can't afford to lose a single battle.
何を言う奏者。世とそなたの戦いとは常にそういうものであった。今回
No, I don't think we have.
ることはない。
Who even actually says that? Oh, this isn't important. We can lose. It's fine.
ただ かける者と立ちはだかる者がいささか大きいだけであろう。
We will do what we always
ならば
have.
気負うことはない。
Win.
いつもと同じく全力で挑む行くまでだ。いざ進軍である。
この領域は2つに分かれているが、
Just right into it. Alright.
ガウェン教との合流は
Meet
難
up
しい。
with Gwaine.
先に
I don't
こち
think
ら
I
側の
can
セクター
right
制圧
now.
を進めよう。
The area is sort of blocked off. Berserker speak.
バーサーカー、領域の支配者が自ら姿を見せるとは。多少の手傷は負いましたが問題ありません。ここで決着をつける。
奏者よ、我が軍にもう後はないぞ。このままでは敗北だ。
Alright, now tell me which area I need to actually capture.
政権で倒しきれないとは。バーサーカーは姿を
Oh,
消しま
give
し
me
た。
this. Alright, 3 Extella maneuvers coming up.
私は著しく魔力を消耗しました。しばらくの間
1.
神明解放は叶いません。ライダーが領域を分断しているようだ。カオスの先へ
Take over the sector where Medusa resides. Okay. 2 Extella maneuvers.
いいかもしれないな。
3. That should be mission complete. Imagine if Lu real horse was there. If only the actual Lu Bu was here. Rider, female Gorgon, Medusa. Are there male Gorgons? Isn't like, aren't all Gorgons female? I don't know actual Greek mythology that well. But I'm pretty sure all Gorgons are female.
ようやく来ましたね。さあ、排除して差し上げます。
ライダーとの戦闘中にセクターが制圧される可能性がある。セクターの損害が拡大するようであれ
Stop
ば
blocking.
防衛を優先す
Let
べ
me
きだ。
kill you. Alright, there goes Medusa. Now we just have to take over this area. Call it the day. Look at that.
満足しましたか。では、聞かせていただきます。
Yeah, I've only heard of female Gorgons. Oh, Karn is here. There, is that all my missions complete now? Did the Extella maneuvers, I got combo. Alright, just this big man left.
味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ、奏者よ。
素晴らしい。お見事です。
Okay, we can go bail Gwaine out now, right? That's what it wants us to do.
戦隊撃破とは我が王を見る思いです。
I'm here to save your ass, Gwaine. There's only one person here and you couldn't do it?
よし、扉が開いたな。どうやら帝軍はこちらにあるようですね。この戦い、見えました。
Is it just take over sectors? Is that what it wants me to actually do? I should probably go beat up Karna. That's probably what it wants me to end up doing.
苦戦し いていますね。しかしここで引くわけにはいかない。次のセクターを制圧します。
フラントなんだな。まずあれを叩き落とそう。ロサイクス。
Alright, game. Tell me what you want, exactly what you want me to do. Is there anyone else I have to, like, actually fight, or is it just take over? Meet up with Gawain and defeat Karna. Alright, I can do that. We're both sabers, we have class advantage. Not that class advantage honestly means that much. But we have it. Lancer, hero of charity, Karna. Where is he? There he is. Alright, damage up. And there he goes. Alright, now it's just complete the Matrix. Complete the Rubik's Cube. Give me the MP charge. Is this a complete capture thing? Like, all the remaining territories are worth exactly 3, so it's just take over everything. Unless if another servant pops up, I think, yeah, it should just take over everything. Oh no, Karna's back. Alright. Beat up Karna. Beat up Karna, and then I think that will complete the Rubik's Cube. Alright, I hope you're ready for another beating, Karna. I don't think Gawain's gonna even have a chance to come over here. There he goes. Completed. No, not yet. I don't think it's registered yet that we've killed him. This way. Oh. There we go. It registered we have killed him. Give me the MP charge, and then we'll go fight Ubu. Cube completed. Berserker. Boss servant has appeared. MP charge. Alright. Now to find my way out of here. And now, time to just relentlessly beat him. Damage up. Extella maneuver. into Noble Phantasm. And then we go from Noble Phantasm into Magical Girl Transformation. And then he's just dead. Don't understand what he's saying. We need a translator? We do. Why is there no translator for Berserker speak? That not something the Regalia can do? Can't just automatically translate Berserker talk? Alright, now he just dies. Just like that. 2 hits and he's gone. A rank. Oh, I can press square more times and I can press triangle another time. Mission complete. Mission complete. 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 Completed. He was a very powerful servant. Only Saber's strength and our good luck got us through that fight. I don't think there was much luck involved. I sort of just, you know, he didn't even get a chance to do anything. Saber fights without a single doubt in her mind. Just like back in the Moon's Holy Grail War, she never wavers in her purpose. She and I are on the path to that purpose together. The two of us can conquer any obstacle in our way. We'll save everyone we can, and fight anyone we have to, most of all. I want to save Altera, like the body of mine wanted to before me. He shut down. You know, I feel like straight up damaging his spirit core isn't probably the best of idea. Can they recover from that? Oh, the one person we might be able to talk to. Yeah, it's sort of like killing him. He's just there shut down. Join us. Yeah, let Ryder join the harem. I am okay with this. Wait, harems? What? I approve. Instant approval. I agree. Oh, she said, oh, for now. Later, maybe. Later, Ryder will join the harem. Got it. She prefers watching the Tamamo show. The Tamamo show is probably a bit funnier. Wow, when did Ryder become an assassin? Yeah, it is more of a soap opera.
ターに忠誠を誓ってはいない口ぶりだが、そこはかとない情けを感じる。要は良き王であれば進んで仕えたいということか。
Ryder does what Ryder wants.
さあ、私には何とも。もともと根の暗い女なので、どんなきっかけで気が変わるか知れたものではありませんし。
気まぐれではなくきっかけか。ますます気に入った。では安心しろライダー。なんであろうと月の
I'm
平
pretty
穏は
sure
約束する。
neither. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think either Nero or Tamamo are probably the best fit rulers. Sakura's dead. She sure is.
世の奏者であればなせぬことは何一つない。たとえ空の果てより来たる邪悪の星が立ちはだかろうともな。
邪悪の星。よくわかりませんが。
You can't believe us.
ええ、その言葉を信じられれば。
Oh, there she goes. Is she just leaving? Oh, no. Lubu's also gone. Ryder disappears, leaving us with those words. I realize that Berserker is gone as well. Caster's regalia must have pulled him back. Would be useful if we could do something like that ourselves, but unfortunately, I have no idea how that would work. Caster seems to grasp the functions of the regalia much more than we do. Maybe because of her class. That might also be how she controls her armies so easily. Don't think Ryder would choose anyone over Sakura? I don't think she would either. But first and foremost, I'm glad Saber is safe. With Berserker defeated, we've managed to take this whole territory back. All that's left is... Oh, it's Karna. I think we're alright. If he wanted to fight, he'd already have burned us to ashes. Since he hasn't done that, I assume he's here to talk. He would have killed us with his eye beams. Because true heroes kill with their eyes. Can you help us out with that, Karna?
お前たちは女王との対話のために必ず戦わねばならない。
何？
So you wanted to test our strength.
バーサーカーは止められない。どうあれ。
And Berserker sort of did Berserker things. Couldn't stop him ourselves. We needed someone else to do it. Thanks for that.
腕試しがあのバーサーカーめというのはどうにもハードに過ぎると思うのだが、奏者よ。いや、倒しはしたがな。
I'm pretty sure anyone on Tamamo's side could have soloed Berserker. Medusa could have stun-locked him. Karna obviously could just wipe him out right away. Liz has guts, so she could just die and come back. I feel like they honestly wouldn't have that much of a problem stopping Berserker. Tamamo can just stall. The Regal Caster now.
ああ、クラスチェンジか。
Is that how class change works? You just say, hey, I'm a different class now? That actually sort of feels like it lines up about right. Yeah, we know. The blue me. Yeah, I have memories from a third me. In case you didn't know, there's another one.
ならば行くがいい。対話の行く末にお前たちの掴むものが何なのか。俺はここから見極めよう。
That's why Tamamo's team attacked like this time, even though she didn't do it before, because it was Lubu just going berserker. Yep.
貴様も世の軍門には下らぬか。キャスターめ、 微妙に良い部下に恵まれているではないか。
I don't know, I'm sure Karn is there because something to do with, you know, Amaterasu, son, yada yada yada. Chapter 3, Clash of Servants. Talk.
キャスターか。月の聖杯戦争は終わったというのに、再びこうして関わり合いになろうとはな。東洋風に言えば
Definitely are bound by fate. There is no doubt about that.
キャスター、神名は玉物前。やれ良妻だ、やれ池玉だと騒ぎな
I
がら。
mean, she is a damn pretty perfect wife. I will not deny that. She can make, what was it, like 100 different kinds of curry? That's perfection right there. Caster, or the Regal Caster, as Karna said she calls herself. Saber doesn't seem to like her much. Well, that's putting it mildly. It's more like
そうなのだ。
108 types of curry. I was close. I rounded down.
まさにこの世すべての毒婦と言えるべき狐だが、キャスターはかつての月の聖杯戦争
My
におけるそ
subservient.
なたのサブサーバントであった。言うなれば
She is hot, yes. Really? This is the first I heard of that.
うん。そなたが思い出せないのをいいことに意図的に黙っていた。は悪くない。
What if Extra Remake gives us subservients too? What if we do get to have both Nero and Tamamo in Extra
あ
Remake?
やつ、もと
I
も
can
と4
only
回戦の
dream.
敵
I
で
can
な。
only cope.
アトラムとかいう低俗なウィザードのサーバントだった。アトラムはそなたを精神的に揺さぶるため、決戦前にあのキャスター目を放った。色仕掛けとい
Yeah,
うやつ
part
だ。
where Nero shoves Tamamo off the bridge at the end. Who's that? If we go by technical things, Tamamo's original master was Twice Pierceman or whatever his name is. The dude who's now the master of Buddha. That was Tamamo's original master.
そなたはそれを一人で破ったそうだ。その時、世はキャスター目の呪術結界に囚われていたので、詳細はわからぬのだが、まさか一言で改心させられるとは。キャー、控えめに言ってちゃお池玉とかなんとか。
Yeah, that sounds like something Tamamo would say.
それ以来、あやつは4回戦が終わった後も、なぜかセラフに残り、そなたに協力したのだ。
So that's how it went. No wonder my heart raced when I first saw Caster. I guess my soul must have felt the same way. Maybe remembered more of her than I did.
無論、よこそがメイン中のメイン、大本命のサ
Nero
ーバン
is
ト
the
なのだ
main
ぞ。
course.
しかし、
Tamamo's just the
キャスター
appetizer.
目が時には命を落として、そなたを救ったのも事実。
Does that make Altera the dessert?
まったく。セラフが新天地となっても、こうしてライバル同士になるとはな。まさに。
Oh, it is definitely your fate. You two will always be rivals.
アルテラ。世はあの者を救いたい。だが奏者よ。誰でもない、そなたにだけは、この
Saber's tone is clear and calm now. The excitement in her voice, once thundering as she prepared to storm the battlefield, has grown quiet. I nod and prompt her to continue without saying a word to break her stride.
アルテラを救いたい。だが同時に、あれとの
Yeah, this time we're getting Altera into the
胸が
harem.
たぎっている。傭兵でも構わぬ。剣撃でも構わぬ。
I mean,
世の前例をもっ
listen,
てして
at the end of the day, this is still very shonen. The only way we're gonna be friends is if we best them in battle.
きっと世は彼方からの記録を目にしたがとき、すでに確信してしまったのであろうな。アルテラなる者は世にとって最大の好敵手たり得る相手だと。
Altera more worthy of an opponent than the Buddha himself.
フンヌの一族を率いるアッティラをそれだけでも十分以上に人類史に名を残す戦闘王にして破壊を。なのにだ、さらに加えて優勢、虚空より来訪した異星の戦士だとか。盛りすぎにも程がある。これほど
Battle
の強
Junkie
敵、
Nero.
地上のどこを探してもさあ出会うことはあるまい。要は
Buddha isn't a cute girl, that's true. He ain't. Saber's eyes are sparkling. This must be the nature of her all-engulfing passion. I understand now. I can tell why she didn't want anyone but me to see her like this. They might mistake her for a berserker. Berserker Nero when? I would never think of her like that. It's not that she's just drawn to some vicious battle. She looks at the maiden in white, and what she sees, above all else, are possibilities.
そうしゃ。なぜそこでそのように微笑むのだ。要はおかしなことを言っただろうか。言ってはおらんのが。
I'm pretty sure you've said many strange things in your time, Nero.
まさか空前にも世の述べた言葉の文字列がダジャレにでもなっていたか。尋ねるぞ。
なぜそうして微笑むのだ、そうしゃ。
You should look deep within yourself for the answer.
何、世の心に聞けときたか。おかしなことを言う。いや、違うな。
Bond 10, yeah.
詩人のようだ。
Except this game goes higher than Bond
美しい
10.
返答になる時もある。なんであれ、そなたの言いたいことはおおむね分かった。アルテラに対して、きっと世は世の心のままにあると誓おう。それで構わぬ
It
な。
goes higher than 15. 15's only the midpoint. By all means, she should do as she likes. She is, after all, the Emperor of Roses and the ruler of passions. Alright, what new things do we got? Another new slot opened up.
わしには不
あなたにこれを送りましょう。よければ使ってください。
Alright, we should add blue and Invictus Spirit. So, see now the description on this is actually wrong. This actually revives you upon death once. It's not normal attacks may kill regular enemies instantly. It's actually if you die, you get revived. Instant kill is different. Instant kill is one of these red ones. One of the red ones is instant kill, I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one it is. Or maybe it's a different blue one. All I know is that actually revives you once. Yeah, it is very different. Anything new to craft? Nope. Alright. Battle. Stage 3. Side missions. Question mark, question mark. Within the time limit, defeat 500 enemies. Defeat 500 enemies with 70% HP. 1800 hit combo. 6 bottles of sake. Gwen wants us to get fucking wasted. Got it. Alright. Let's go get wasted for Gwen. Those do be Sakura
極
trees.
東の美しき放ちる都とはまさに風光明媚。キャスターめ、悔しいが認めざるを得まい。オツであると
It is a very pretty place.
見るがいい。桃色の、いや まるで
Don't say that
桜の
might
風
summon
のよう
BB.
だ
Oh, that's even a more of a reason to say it then.
ところで奏者よ、玉も支配領域、仮にこれなる桜の都
Hamamo domain.
要はそう呼ぶことにした。わかりやすいであろう。何事もわかりやすさ、伝わりやすさは重要だ。奏者
Just walking by. We have to consolidate the regalia as fast as we can. That is unwaveringly true. The power of the Zero Dark. The forces of the Umbral Star have had a fair amount of time to coalesce around Altera. If everything is going as the record says, Altera is strengthening her forces as we speak. We might still be able to confront them before any powerful servants join their side, if we can merge Castor's regalia with ours soon enough.
置いてけぼりとな。
Yes, yes we are. I'm deep in thought.
まったくどうしてそう先へ先へと進んでしまうのだ。世から離れると危険であろう。あまり焦るでない。急いでいるのはわかるが、せいてはことをなんとやらだぞ。
What would the body do? She was hungry to win and keep on living. Maybe we should go after Altera's future generals first, one by one, and leave peace with Castor for later, even if that does lower our chance of success. Nero is not pleased.
そうしゃよ。そうしゃよ。待てというのに。仕方あるまい。乱暴多めに見よ。
Oh, she hit us on the head. Ow! What happened? Something just hit me in the back of the head.
有事に備えて作っておいた。
The Roman squeaky stick!
本来は肩こりに使う。
Excellent back scratcher.
そうではなく、奏者よ。
I didn't know that Rome produced specifically
世界が
squeaky
悪しき優勢の
sticks.
脅威にさらされている。夢という形であれ、そなたも世もそれをすでに知っている。しかしだ。しかしだぞ。世にとって、そなたにとって、すべては、あらゆるすべては初めてなのだ。
Oh, that's it. That's what it is. She's right. I also want to see the Roman squeaky stick.
そなたとの道行きを、二人でなすすべてを、確かに実感しながら進みたいと思う。急務であるゆえ、時は惜しい。その事実をも否定するつもりはないが、そう、あまり前のめりになるではない。そんな風にして放っておかれてしまうと、世は
Alright, no more ignoring Nero.
奏者よ。
I thank her. Tell her how sorry I am. I lost sight of Saber. I lost sight of myself. I might have started thinking that the body's path, the story of someone who burned through her life in some other world, was my own path. She isn't me. She sent me her story, but she was a different Hakuno Kishinami. I won't deny her final wish. I'll stop Archimedes and the Umbral Star, but I have to take care of myself and the people around me too. The precious time I have with Saber, even if we're in a life or death battle, even if the fate of the world depends on us, I don't want to waste a single second I have with her, no matter what happens. As intense as the fighting has been, I can't believe I forgot something so simple.
別に世に構えというわけではない。いや、そこはとても重要なのだが、大切な
The
の
real
は
Hakuno Kishinami is the friends we made along the way.
誰かに習って行動するのではなく、そなたが良いと信じた道を
The
進ん
Yuri
で
we
ほし
made
い。
along the way.
それがどれほど困難な道であろうと恐れはない。 何しろそなたは月の聖杯戦争の勝利者。多くの強敵を超えてきた勇者なのだから。
Oh, and surrounded.
やれやれ、せっかく良いところだったのにわざわざ水を差しに来たのか。かかってくるがよい。水を差されても構わぬ。奏者と触れ合えて要は上機嫌の真っ最中だからな。戦うことが目的ではないが、どうせ言ってもわからぬ増票どもよ。ならば参るぞ奏者、戦闘開始だ。
It's time for violence.
招かれざる客人がいらっしゃるようですね。お二人とも手はず通りお願いします。
Anything specific we have to do? I also already forgot what were the
さあ、私
the
が相手をし
whatchamacallit
ましょう。
side missions. Question. Defeat 500 enemies. Right, get wasted and 1800 hit combo. She unbroke Lubu. She unbroke Lubu. She did do that. Destroyed the plants. Alright. I can go do that.
まずは救援に向かうべきではないか。
行くぞ。先を急ぐぞ。プラントが
I
いるな。
am here to destroy
まずあれを
you
叩き落とそう。
plants.
見惚れよ。ロサイクズ。
I wonder how exactly one unbreaks a heroic spirit core. Just like slap on some duct tape and glue or something? Is that how it works? Like, I feel like it's it should be a complicated thing, not something you can do in a matter of, you know, what, couple minutes it's been? Does he just have like an extra battery? You just needed to replace the battery in Lubu? Needed his battery changed? What can't duct tape fix? It's a good point. Gotta go. Oh, wait. Grab the MP charge. Then go down. Is Lubu a robot? He might be. I cannot deny that or confirm it. If we were in Lost Belt 3, he would definitely be a robot.
我らの敗北となる。
よくぞ参った存分にし合おうではないか。
Oh, hey, Lee's there. Oh, I didn't mean to actually go in here. Well, I guess we're killing Lubu now. Didn't mean to come into here. Didn't mean to actually go into the servant trap. I meant to go by it.
あなたに捧げよう。
Oh well.
何度でも言うぞ。奏者が大。花と散れ。財から。
He's still easy to beat up.
うまくいきませんね。しっかり誘い込んでくれてますよ。仕方ないですね。皆さんこちら。こっちに
Ow.
やはり怪しいな。
Something's wrong. We shouldn't approach those servants carelessly. Too late. Already walked right into Lubu's trap. Already let you down there. My bad. My bad. What is Medusa saying? She's trying to lure us into the
奏者よ
her
このエ
area.
リアをそなたに捧げよう
Alright.
便利なものよな
We'll take out the plant here.
あなた方ごとこのセクターを
You had me sealed for about a couple seconds. It's a bit late to say that now, Tamamo. We sorta just wiped the floor with everyone in there.
こんなところか
やはりキャスターの罠かサワーズの説明は時期尚早だ
I like how they're talking about stuff that
サーバントを攻める絶好のタイミング
I already did a while ago.
作戦変更です卵軍総攻撃です
チヨロサイクトフッハッフッヤニコレよロサイクトハッフッ
ほうやるじゃない
Defeat the enemy servant, but there's only one more aggressor I have to defeat here, and that will solve the cube.
マスター
落ちよロサイクトハッフッレベルア
Cube solved.
まだまだここからよ
いかんあの劣勢は捨ておけぬ早
Alright,
く
we
助け
can
に行かね
go
ば
beat up Ryder now.
たわいもない奏者よこのエリ
私の毒は甘くしびれますよ
たわいもない
Where be she? There she be.
このエリアをそなたに捧げよう天幕の飾りとなれそんなところ見惚れよロサイクト
Matrix completed. Territorial victory.
天幕よ落ちよ
There goes Medusa.
お役に立てると思って
Yep, she no longer be. Rubik's Cube completed. Alright. Take
キ
over
ャス
this
ター本陣
area.
への道が開いた一気に攻め込む
本当に目障りな方ですね私も思う軽い腰を上げましょういらっしゃいまし哀れな賊ども
Where's...
私が直接蹴散らしてあげましょう
いい成果を出した
There.
よ
There's the last man.
落ちよロサイクト
Use that.
やるものです敵ながらお見事でした
That is the wrong way. Alright. So, I'm going, I think, I might try to complete the question mark thing real quick. Need
空
to,
風だこれは
need to
本気で
see
いけば
how
戦隊突破か
how
見事
slowly it
黒人
will
が相手
take.
としても侮れぬな
Alright, come over here. And now beat the shit out of me. I need to be on, I need to eat 5 yakisoba pan in a row. So I need to be low health to first get the bread to spawn. Can we spawn all of the aggressors? First, let's do that. So we gotta eat 5 bread in a row. No, I don't want to beat that aggressor up since they'll do the most damage to me. Alright, all of the aggressors have spawned. Now all of you just come beat the shit out of me. Hit me. They don't really hurt that much. There's 1 bread. I need 5. So 4 more bread needs to show up.
味方が襲われているな。防衛に向かうぞ、奏者よ。
Can't they, like, all attack me a bit more? Just standing here waiting for them to beat me up.
すまん、ここまでとなった。
I can't wait to see what the rating's gonna be of this fight when it's done. Just no sectors are mine. Take like all of the damage. Yeah, I can't leave to save him. Bit busy trying to purposely get beat up so I can eat bread. Come on, you just need to make it so there we go. I have red health. How could you miss? I was standing right next to you. Alright. Now I need bread to show up. Still try to avoid the aggressors. Yeah, I just want a nice snack. Too much to ask for? Alright, 2 bread. We need 3 more. Supposedly. 1, 2. You want to hit me more so I can get even lower on health? The lower my health, the more higher chance that'll show up. That's 3. 2 more breads. Gotta get that bread. Our allies are being attacked. Yeah, they are. I hope the allies are having fun. Oh, we killed an aggressor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we need 1 more bread. And then, in theory...
奏者よ、戦況の確認を。攻め込まれている自陣があるようだぞ。
Why is it so hard to just get some bread? No, oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, bread's here. So I should just be able to pick them all up. Yep, there we go. Powerful servant approaching the battlefield. It her. Uber Eats is here, yep. King of Knights, Artoria. A new saber has appeared. Caution. Alright, now we just beat her up, and then we can go beat up Tamamo. We have summoned Artoria with the power of food. As it should be. And there she goes. Alright. We can go beat up Tamamo now.
いい成果を出したようだな。こちらも見習おうとしよう。
Farewell, Artoria. That saber! Nero wants to wield Excalibur. Nero wants to replace Artoria as the true, one and only true saber. Hope Gawain didn't notice. Where's the portal? We can just step through that now. Alright. He might betray me. He might. Maybe. She's not here. Caster Doko.
ようやく到着か。あとは あのバカ者を重複するのみだが、それはそれとして敵ながら見どころのある都であったな、奏者よ。木造の
Once again, yeah, it is a pretty nice place.
そしてその中に不協和音のごとくドシャーっとばらまかれた成金趣味、あれだな、ホールというやつであろう。
The hall with just tamama legs? I don't know, I sort of liked that place.
一時期
It was pretty nice.
ボディコンシャスなドレスで踊り狂う文化が何かの間違いで栄えたという。ともすれば忘却の川に流されるものをここまで恥知らずに取り入れるとは。キャスターめ
Strip club, yeah, that's sort of what it looked like. Saber looks particularly happy, I see. I guess Cast would want to leave that design just a tiny step away from vulgarity. Really barely skimming that line. Sometimes looking into art is like looking into the abyss.
しかしだ、キャスターめ、画量転生を書いたな。豪華絢爛で行くのなら真紅のバラは必要不可欠であろうに。
I don't think she needs to worry about that. In fact, it's already been taken care of. There's a reason so many foreigners are artists. I guess so.
どういうことか？
There's already a rose, right in front of my eyes. Seeing Saber dancing on the battlefield is like seeing a flurry of whirling petals. She often compares herself to the muses when she speaks, but I would say her brilliance surpasses even them. In fact, I'd say her brilliance is like Venus, the goddess of love herself. No flattery, no exaggeration, that's how I feel. We're just flirting right in front of Tamamo's home.
ヴィナスと来たか。いや、否定はせぬが、それはさすがの世も照れるというか臆するというか、実感してしまったぞ。今のそなたは情熱のみでなる精神の存在なのだな。まったく以前のそなたからは決して出ない言葉ゆえ、
Zero
心臓が止ま
defense.
るところだった。だがその例えは良い。至らぬことばかりの世だが、そのように生きられるよう努めたい。
Saber calmly accepts my feelings. Even though they'd started to embarrass me once, I thought them through. I don't know exactly what the love of Venus feels like to her, but her voice, whispering in reverence, is full of benevolence and adoration.
マスター、話はここまで。
Oh, she's
本命
here.
が来たぞ。ようこそおいでくださいました、ご主人様。我が千年
They all each got the Hakuno that they were weak to, they did.
そうであれば、この賜物の前、この上なき幸いと喜びましょう。で、なんと嘆かわしや。このパーフェクトタマモワールド、略してパマモの完成度を汚す
Perfect
朱色があろうとは。
Tamamo world.
わかります？
It's a class triangle
露出度
thing.
の高いあなた。
I see.
恥知らずなドレスを着込ん
Mind
だ皇帝
beats
陛下。
Nero, soul beats Tamamo, body beats Altera.
もしや世のことか？何を言う。この程度の露出は乙女の冒険。
Yes, cast off Nero. Ayo, cast off Nero. Gil's time is over. It's time for Nero. Awesome, indeed. I'd like to know more, but I'll hold it in for now. Instead, I remind Saber that this isn't the time for a name-calling match. You think they're wearing the same amount of clothes? I think so too, to be honest.
それにしてもそなたの手は温かいな。そなたの期待に応えよ
Because I called her Venus,
う。フグ大天の旧敵といえ、この場だけ
sort of went to her head.
相変わらず本音ダダ漏れですね、あなた。いえ、悔しくなんかありません。ありませんとも。なぜなら今の私は負け狐ではないのです。義は我にあり。
Just your average everyday Tamamo and Nero interaction.
いよいよもって遊びは終わり、縁も竹縄。まずはそれなる女の首を電脳五条の河原にでも晒すところから
I'm
始めましょう。
sorry, the only one going on a world tour right now is an Australian girl with a koala.
言ったなキャスター。やはり話し合いは不可能だったか。そしてドンチクショーとはどういう意味か。
ドゲドかつコンチクショーという意味ですよーだ。レガリアの掌握は私が上。さあ、今こそ決着といきましょうか、バカ皇帝。
Oh, she magical girl transformed without the sequence. That's breaking the law. Altair is going on a world tour as Santa. She is there with the Australian girl and the koala.
どういうおつもりです？これはレガリアをかけての大勝負。ご主人様と
I'm interrupted. We got bigger things to deal with right now. I tell them both I want to talk this out, that neither of them have anything to gain from fighting. That even if one of them wins, a stronger enemy is right around the corner. I don't want either of them to be caught alone when that happens.
なんという熱い視線。
Can we just share memories again like we did with Nero?
いいえ、妙な口車には乗りません。ここまで我が領土に攻め込んでおいて交渉を始めるとか。
Well, Carnosaur told us we couldn't parlay if we did not do this, so you know, if you're blaming someone, it's his fault. I tell her I know how she feels. Now that I see her face to face, I also know for a fact that we're not enemies. I hope she can understand. Honestly, only part of me is sure of the whole thing. The memories of the Moon's Holy Grail War are still a little hazy to me. I fought and finally made it through, but I don't really remember how or what I found in the end. Yeah, Karna said we had to. We're just listening to him. Even so, I know this much. Caster, Tamamo no Mai, I tell her. Without a doubt, you are the precious servant of Hakuno Kishinami.
何を言っているのです？私はすでに千年鏡を敷いているのです。許しがたき恩敵セーバーの領域全土を滅ぼすために。これが敵以外に何だというのです。このバカ皇帝はマスターを占有したのです。あなたは私にとっての
that
マスター
sort of
で
is
もある
on
のに。
Nero. I won't deny that.
それを。
But you would have met her when you gained your regalia, the soul of Hakuno Kishinami. Even now, she's right at your side. Saber and I have the same bond, not just between master and servant, bigger than that. That's the truth of it, and I know it's no different with you and the soul.
それは。
I'll say it however many times I have to. I'm not your enemy. This part of Hakuno Kishinami just wants to talk to you.
そこなるセイバーはどう？
言わずもがな。世は奏者に全てを委ねるまでだ。
サーバントとしてですか。レイジのもとに契約を結んだただ一人のマスターの
That
決定には
generally is how masters and servants work, is the servant generally listens to the master.
そうではない。
But no command seal needed for this.
貴様も自分自身に尋ねてみるがよい。
Translator notes him means her. It does.
玉の前、刃の前に身をさらす決意。この渾身の言葉をいかに己が受け止めるのかを。
ああ、そうでございました。どれだけ電脳体を細切れにされたとしても、あなたはあなた。
Every one of them is still Hakuno Kishinami.
これは叶いません。おみそれしました。このキャスター、謹んでお話を伺わせていただきます。
It's Blue Me.
ショックです。同時に感動です。ま さかこの私が言葉のみですっかり
It's exactly like how Nero said when we first met Tamamo. One word.
なんという池玉。まさか私がうなずくと分かっておいででしたか？愚かなのは私でございました。
Now we get normal Tamamo antics.
ご主人様、落ち着いたらセイバンさんのところに行っちゃうんじゃないかな、などと疑ったばかりに。
Oh, that is an accurate thing to worry about, Tamamo. It is, yeah. It's an accurate statement.
もっと二人の絆を信じてセイバーさんと真っ向からヒロイン対決をしていればよかったなって。封印していた本性とか我慢して出すんじゃあ
That side of her.
うげ、ミコ。
I understand. I really do. The Hakuno Kishinami on their side is particularly clear-headed. There's nothing wrong with embracing who you are. That's what the other me says to Caster, to let her know that it's okay between them.
俺直しました、ご主人様。どこまでもついて行きます。三千世界の果てまでも。
We're going to all of those places at once.
なんといきなりイチャつき出したではないか。奏者よ。
Nero's like, we have to flirt too. We can't lose.
それでは世への褒美はなしか。キャスターばかりずるいではないか。世もま
It
れに
is a
は
competition, and we're letting Nero down.
めでてほしいと思うこともあるのだぞ。具体的に言うと頭を優しく撫でるがよい。やれ髪が乱れる。
Nero wants the head
犬猫の
pats.
ように触れるなと言ったりはせぬ。せぬのでどうだ。今なら膝枕も許そうではないか。これほどお得なローマ
Head
セット。
pat for lap pillow
買い
deal.
占めるしかないな、奏者よ。
It is the best bargain in all of Rome. Okay, just a little bit.
そう来なくては。スキンシップは重要だからな。
They all lived happily ever after. Ah, we have fused into one.
精神と魂の融合。どんなに高等な術式が必要かと思いましたけど
Now
も。
we just need to do a sweet high five, and just like that, we're fused.
3つの要素のうち2つが統合されるのだ。おのずと2人の奏者は1人となる。そちらの奏者とこちらの奏者、共に不安定であっ
And
た
now
のは
we're just missing a
かつて
body.
なるものが失われていたからだ。地上では肉体がよりしろとなるが、セラフでは魂が核となる。その点で言えばそちらの奏者だけは統合せずとも存続できたかもしれんな。
See, Tamamo was the true winner in her route, because her Hakuno wouldn't have disappeared.
ご主人様の肉体、あ、いえ、肉体のご主人様ですね。そちらに頼る必要もありません。魂に経験が宿った以上、生存しているだけで今の規格に合った体は形成されてしまうでしょう。
それはまことか、キャスター。そうなるとアルテラのそばにいる奏者は
統合するまでもない、いえ、むしろ統合しては不純物になるでしょう。
Is she calling the other Hakuno impure?
あなたも分かっているはずです、セイバーさん。肉体に宿った意識は仮初めのもの。それはもう別の誰かなのです。おそらくそれを承知であちらのお方は記録を飛ばした。 何でもございません。私がここで口を出すのはそれこそ不忠。かのお方の決意を汚す愚行でございます。それよりお話おおむね理解しました。
Tamamo remembers back when Tamamo was not Tamamo.
1万と数千年の周期も大元の私の記録と一致します。これを放っておけばやがて月も地球もおしまいでしょう。陶器もあれば破滅の記録です。神々も人々も等しく破壊され、それは私の望むところではありません。魂のご主人様も同じく。
It's okay, we now have double the power of love. It's not just one servant and master's power of love, it's two. Easy.
融合には何の問題もない。これより後に出るのは過不足なく世の奏者と貴様のマスター、正真正銘の存在に他ならぬ。ちょっぴり世も心配はしている
Those
のだが、
records from Amaterasu, I think they are.
奏者を信じているからな。
Oh, it me. And I'm still red. Because Nero's the main servant. A light flares, then fades away. I blink and see myself. Myself made whole, or close enough to it. The regalia brought itself together and us with it, without a hitch. I tell my servants it's okay. Nothing was lost of either of us. The memories of being Nero's master and Tamamo's master are both in me.
ご主人様。セーバーさん、こちらは私のご主人様ですのでお忘れなきよう。
いやいやキャスターよ、視力は確かか？
And now we go back to the normal Tamamo Nero antics.
ゆえにあまり密着したり誘惑したりするでない。
いえ、
いやいや笑うところではないぞ。ほほほほほ。なんという怪力か。がっちり腕に
They are indeed fighting.
セイバーさんこそつつましやかな胸がご主人様の腕に当たっているではないですか。なんてはしたない。おい離れろ。
バカめ、当たっているのではない。モーションをかけているのだ。何も
嫌ですよセイバーさん、おっしゃったではないですか。過不足なくどちらのマスターでもあるとかどうとか。
Everyone knows that these two are not good at sharing.
言ったとも。つまり世の奏者だな。
いえ私のご主人様です。やっぱりこうなったじゃないですか。
そこだけは気が合うなキャスター。こればかりはどうしようもない。むしろこれこそが正しき形。分割などは事故に過ぎぬ。奏者は唯一無二であるからこその奏者であるがゆえ。
私が真にご主人様のサーバントです。
So this is hell. Nah, I'm pretty sure this is heaven. No, I should try to stay calm. Somebody has to. I mean, what did I think was going to happen? I take a deep breath and let it out.
およ。
The two of them look puzzled once they see me relax, and in that second I... fucking blast them away! I use a code cast and spin the two in the air. This is my new skill, the mid-air strike, a vacuum toss. Is it not possible for you two to get along? The two Hakuno Kishinamis were fundamentally the same, but there were two of us until just now. But do we really have the time for this? Why can't you two get along?
そうであった。世ともあろうものが
It is just how it has to be.
キャスコメがあまりにも脳内天然色ゆえにな。
いかにもごもっとも私ともあろうものが大人げないセーバーさんの毒婦っぷりが目に余りまして。
Play nice.
了解。
了解。
Anyway, that's one problem solved. Saber and Castor won't go to war, and the two pieces of the regalia have combined without either of them breaking. Plus, I have my sense of self back, from before I went to the Moon Cell core. Okay, now for the next step. The girl I saw in that far-off dream will be here any second. Any second now. Just gotta wait for space to crack open. There we go.
来たな。
これは空が
Yeah, it be breaking. Fissures open up in the space above. The sky shatters like cracked glass. I already know what's about to happen. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm about to witness an anomaly that shouldn't exist. But there's no turning away from this. This is a reality we have to stand up and face head on. The world.
奏者よ、離れるな。空が割れる。いよいよ来るぞ。
It's not just the sky. Right here and now, the entire world is splitting apart. The world is breaking apart at the seams. The coming darkness is both part of Seraph and something else entirely. It is the darkness that existed before human wisdom was born, forever untouched by the light of civilization. The Zero Dark. It her, Altera. The text box is breaking.
あれが
Evil cubes come out. The enemy army receives a command from the girl in white and immediately ceases movement. The girl in white. She's not someone I've actually met in person. I only know of her through the body's message. But there's something about her that stirs up feelings deep within my heart. Altera, the name I called out so many times in that cavern.
私は大王である。私は破壊である。星より降りて蹂躙を果たさんと
Crush
する
all
ものであ
those
る。
bad civs. The girl in white speaks her familiar warning. Her sun-kissed skin and red eyes. Her lithe body befitting a great warrior. And her incredible powers of destruction. I already know what she looks like on the battlefield.
破壊の
Yuri is good, Civ. You're right. We won't get destroyed.
ご主人様。剣の一振り。神明解放なしでこの威力。いざ目にしてみると震えるな。
ふん振るっただけでこの威力ですか。世界に対する特攻というのもあながちホラではないようですね。
I can hear Saber and Castor's voices. They're not frantic or hesitant. They're not panicked either. It's a much deeper, darker fear. No, that's not right either. Even though it comes from somewhere deep within, it's not necessarily a dark feeling. Saber's still as graceful as a rose, and her golden sparkle hasn't faded. Castor's warmth of the sun continues to shine as well. They're facing this head on. They're accepting it as reality. This grim truth that stands before them. Her blistering gaze seems to pierce right through me. Ah, but of course, she's staring. I look the same as the master on her side. She can look if she wants to. I'm right here. I know all about her, the destroyer of everything. They did disappear in the end. Her name is...
アルテラ。
Altair's like, how the fuck do you know my name? Have I met you before?
私の神明を知っている。なぜだ。信頼の記憶を持つ者か。いや、
No.
違うな。
No.
そうで
Not,
あろうと
not
現在の
possible
私
for
の
an
名は
arrow.
知らない。
Tamamo possibly, yes.
ならばなんだ。貴様はどういったものだ。
それを一言で語るのは難しい。何しろ世も貴様を知ってはいるものの、故に事実のみを聞かせよう。世の
The
神明
Emperor
は
of
ネロ、
Rome.
ローマ帝国第5大皇帝
Yes,
ネロ
Attila
ク
from
ラウディウス
Mongolia.
と覚えるがよい。
ネロ。
そして貴様やこれなるキャスターと同じくして愛しき奏者のサーバントだ。
女、我がマスターの名を口にしたのか。それは私だけが口にす
I
べき
mean,
もの。
I'm pretty sure both Nero and Tamamo have that right too.
私が誰であるかを知る者など必要ない。アルテラの名を呼ぶ者もそうだ。それはただ一人だけでいい。
奏者よ、同期を。さあ、共に耐えるとしよう。キャスター。
As for you, Caster, don't die.
あ、やっぱりそっちと同期なさるんです。悔しいですが今はええ。
軍神の剣を受け切ったのか。ただの英霊が。
何を言うアルテラ。ここに
Power
立
of
つのは
love.
ただの英霊ではないのだ。
Yeah, Tamamo's there to go back to her Fate Go role of support.
その通
Start
りです。
start buffing my arts,
私
Tamamo.
たちは誰あろう聖杯戦争を勝ち抜いたマスターのサーバント。
さらに加えて言うならば、
タッグマッチなのですからな。
Literally killed the Buddha. Yep. I wonder if they had to practice that timing together. Is that something that happened while in the normal Holy Grail War? Is that something they practiced?
聖杯戦争を勝ち抜いた我らの力見せてやろうではないか。王ともさ、あなたの力を貸すのは職ですよ。
これもご主人様のため。
Alright, I guess it's time to just completely wipe the floor with
力
Altera.
は譲って差し上げ
Yeah,
ます。
classic magical girl team up. And speaking of magical girl, time to magical girl transform.
完全武装。だが兜は脱ぐ世なのであった。
雑魚は私が請け負いましょう。花を譲って差し上げます。
心遣い。
And there goes Altera.
アルテラ、世が相手
Does
だ。
Tamamo transform too? She is not transformed. Maybe if we sat around long enough. Upgrade parts, side missions. Oh, I failed. I guess I didn't kill 500 enemies quick enough.
素晴ら
強い。だが世もなかなかにやれているではないか。
調子に乗らないでくださいまし。こっちはずっと全力でそちらのサポートをしてるんですから。
Full support Tamamo.
ですのでご注意を。
Buffing our arts, healing us, buffing our NP power, resetting our cooldowns, charging our NP.
奏者？
ご主人様。
It's talking time. Thanks, you two, but could you put away your weapons for just a little while? Our enemy isn't Altera. Even this battle was orchestrated by him. Right now, any amount of time we can put towards thwarting his plan is precious.
そうは言ってもだな、奏者よ。この状態ではマスターを実体化させるのは
Yeah,
自殺
that
行為にも。
bitch Archimedes.
アルテラメ、こちらに合わせて剣を止めている。
I think she has doubts as well. We might have clashed together just now, but I'm sure that if we talk to her, we can negotiate with her face to face, as the heroic spirit she is.
対話か。
こちらの魔力は限界です。そちらはいかがです？どのくらい継戦能力残ってます？
そちらも余裕なしか。
All I'm understanding from these two conversations is that we need a mana transfer with them.
永遠に打ち合えるものか。
あれは魔剣でもなければ聖剣でもない代物ですが、まあそうですか。こうなるとご主人様次第ですね。私たちが生きるも死ぬもご主人様の言葉次第。あちらの反応どう出るか。
なんだ、ならば心配はないな。胸を張って奏者に任せるとしよう。
まったくあなたという人は。
いいだろう。事実、私は興味を抱いている。
Listen, Archimedes is a bitch. Join us and help us kick his
どうあれ
ass.
結果は変わるまい。5分だけお前たちに時間を
The
やろ
end. That's all I need to say, right?
十分だ。ひとまず礼を言っておくぞ、アルテラ。
Math is fake. Don't believe in math.
不要だ。
5 minutes. It's not much time, but I guess we're in no position to complain. I'll just have to make the best of it. First, I need to explain our goals. To unify the Regalia and stop the coming of Velber. We intend to protect Seraph and the Moon Cell, and by extension the Earth. To prove the royal authority over the Moon Cell automaton, the Holy Moon's Grail. Using the Regalia, we will continue jamming the observation function of the Umbral Star as it looms over us from the far end of the galaxy, perpetually searching for civilizations to consume. Yeah, seduce her in 5 minutes. That's easy for Hakuno. And after that...
話にならんな。
最後まで話を聞け、アルテラよ。奏者はまだ肝心なことを伝えていない。世界を守るのは当然として、さらに
レガリアの統合。そんな条件を私が飲むとでも思ったか。
I mean, don't you need it anyways? Impatient as ever, Hero Altera.
英霊の方はだと。お前は何を。いや、いい。最後まで聞いてやる。話す。
Yes, our goal is to protect the world from the Umbral Star. You could even say our goal is to live. We won't submit to some one-sided invasion. And we have no intention of being destroyed without even knowing the reason why. But that's not all. You, Altera.
何？
It goes without saying that we can't explain the entire situation in only 5 minutes, and I can't share this data with you since we aren't connected by the same regalia, so I'll say this as clearly as I can. I will protect the world, and I will protect you. That is my wish, delivered to me from someplace both impossibly far and impossibly close. I will do everything in my power to make it come true. There's no reason for you to do exactly as the Umbral Star or Archimedes says, so...
おかしなことを言う。私を守る。お前が？
I will indeed. That's sort of my job as
時
master.
間がないのが惜しい。もう少しまからぬか、アルテラよ。これは大切な機会で、真実、貴様のためでもある。奏者の目を見るがいい。これよりも曇りなき瞳を世は知らぬ。貴様はどうだ。本当にこの眼差しに覚えがないと白を切るか。
私は殺戮の機械だ。破壊の大王、優勢の化身、別段人の論理などを重んじ
Yeah,
る
the
ことはな
puppy
い。
dog eyes. You can't say no to
重んじようと思
them.
ったこともな。だが後悔そう、セイバー。お前たちの
Since when
言葉
have
は
we
非
ever
論理
been
的に過ぎる。
rational?
待つがよい、アルテラ。
許可した覚えはないぞ。姿を現すな。
The third Hakuno Kishinami, the body, appears. Whether to join the conversation or for some other reason, I don't know, but I'm grateful either way. It'll take more than just words to persuade her, since the mind and soul are strangers to her. As frustrating as it is, Altera and I share no deep bond. All I have are memories. Memories of the things they shared, but even so, All I can do about it is make educated guesses and assumptions about what might have happened in this timeline. Her, on the other hand, there are no words, neither sound nor voice reaches my ears, yet I still pick up some faint sensation. I know that I'm the only one who's sensing it. It's not some kind of upload or download, but somehow I can still sense the intentions and feelings of the body. You two were able to reunite, the body tells me. That in itself is a wonderful thing. However, that can't be the end of it. We can't just unite the regalia and leave it at that. Nothing would change then. That alone isn't enough to write Altera a new ending. That's what she said. Without language, she told me every word of that. From one Hakuno Kishinami to another.
お話し合いは決裂ですね。でもこれは大層運がようございました。あれがその気になれば魔力の残り少ない私たちは消し飛ばされていたでしょうから。
Was not able to seduce Altera in 5 minutes.
ですのでご主人様、どうかお気を落とされずに。
アルテラ、どうあっても戦わねばならぬ定めなのか。いや、そうではあるまい。世は記録でしか貴様のことを知らぬ。ついぞ今しがたあったばかり。手はあるが、まだ道はあるはずだ。そうであろう、奏者よ。破滅の定めになぞ、世は二度も屈しない。
Chapter 4, Not for Destruction nor Conquest. That is the King of Conquerors, yeah. But not for destruction nor conquest, apparently.
こちらの玉座も趣があってようございますね。
我が奏者が進化たちに顔を見せる場だからな。世の趣味より奏者のイメージを大切にしたのだ。世の気配り、もっと褒めよ。貴様の桜の都もほどほどに良い都ではあったが、人類心三千と輝くローマの美には
Nothing can defeat the power of Rome.
ローマこそ永遠の地球代表なのだからな。
おや、大きく出ましたね、セーバーさん。古代ローマ帝国はとうの昔に泡と消えて、今や資料史跡を残すのに。
She has insulted Rome. That's not gonna end well for her.
それで永遠を語るなんて、たまもちゃん大笑いです。
All of a sudden is like fucking Grand Roma's gonna come up and be like, "You insulted Rome? How dare you?"
まあ見方によってはローマの文化なりなんなりが地上に残っているという見方もできなくはないですが。
キャスターよ、何を言ってるのだ。ローマは永遠なる。神祖ロムルスが
Rome is
きっと
eternal.
残したであろう言葉だぞ。
ロムルス、あのガチムチの
She has insulted the Grand Roma.
まああの方でしたらそう朗々と語ってもおかしくはないですが、そんな文献なり碑文なり残っていまして。
Rome!
ローマである。
なんですそのノリ。ご主人様
You wouldn't understand, Tamamo.
新しいセラフで
You
は
don't understand Rome.
嫌ですローマブームだなんて。地中海とかハネムーンで行くからいいのであって、毎日あんな日差し浴びていたら髪が傷みます。事実関係は否定するところではないのですが、それはそれ。セーバーさん、先ほどの言葉ちょっと気になります。まさかご面識があるのですか？神祖ロ
Of
マンス
course,
さん
who
に。
hasn't met Grand Roma?
バカを言うでない。世は当然神祖のことは見知っているとも。
もしやトップサーバントとしてあのガチムいえロムルスさんもこちらに限界していらっしゃると？
そうではない。世に名を残した者もそうでなき者もローマ皇帝ローマ統治者は真祖にこのような
Nah, but in Fate Go they have met. It's
必ず
okay.
夢の
And he is a top servant.
ではなくて
At least the grand version.
一人根の別れかみそかの月かそんなものはごめん被りますからこうして黙ってついてきましたけれども
貴様を連れてくるのは当然ではないか。ここは奏者の住まいで
How long were they planning? Fucking for years, Nasu was just cooking.
ならばいつまでも花の都に留めておけるものか。高級に入れとは言わぬがせめて陣くらいはこちらへ移すがよ。それくらいの義理は果たさねばな。
なんです急に小声になったりして気持ち悪いとまれどちらを以降のご主人様のお住まいとするのかはひとまず置いておきまして
You know, I sort of do want to live in Tomamo's house more. I won't lie. It is, I do like it more.
これなるローマ領域は対優勢の拠点としては申し分なくええ味方は守りやすく敵は攻めがたいすでに我が進化は集っていますいつでも OK でございますよ皇帝陛下
では奏者よいざローマ大会議開催である
The Great Roman Conference. Can see that Liz is still not here. Liz is already betrayed. Nearly leaves me breathless. You don't often see so many servants gathered in one place. Yeah, they even have a round table for Gwaine. All the heroic spirits belonging to both Sabers and Castor's armies are gathered here. It's a huge conference with a total of 9 servants attending, all to prepare for the battle ahead. Even though we managed to converse with the other side, briefly, I wouldn't really call what happened a success. We have to prepare ourselves to fight Altera, as well as the forces of destruction she leads. Their side is likely to have top servants as well.
おうよそこの嬢ちゃんの言う通り早速あちらさんはセラフの
They've
進行に
already
乗り出してきて
started.
るぜそれもかなりの大群だ適正プログラムだっけか
Have like one of every class.
そこそこ勝て
Yeah, Archer, Saber, Rider, Caster, Assassin, Berserker. We don't have any of the extra classes.
よしでは分かりやすく名付けようこのキャスターめの操っていたものと区別してそれらは優勢エネミーと呼称
Umbral
するぞ
enemies.
直球ですねいえ分かりやすさは重要ですけども
Jan is out there,
それと一つ
being the
ご
only
忠告を
extra class servant.
レガリアをそちらに引き渡した時点で私はプログラムを増産できませんのであしからずそのあたりの指輪機能は閉じてしまいました
Oh, we broke the ring.
それは承知している 残念
My
だが
my bad.
レガリアは本来セラフの疑似領地の循環バランスを司るものむやみやたら
We
に
broke
構
the
成プロ
ring
グラ
by
ムを
fixing
作るのは
it.
良くないここからは我らサーバントだけで敵陣を切り崩そう
おう狐の姉ちゃんの増票に頼るまでもねあんなもんは短期でもどうにかなる相手だ厄介なのは
I'm not surprised you're on this so quickly, Lancer. From the way you're speaking, it sounds like you've already done your fair share of scouting. Wait a second. Does this mean that the Umbral forces are already active on Seraph?
おう
Didn't he literally just say that earlier?
旦那は例の妙な術で姿やら音やら熱やら消すわこっちにはルーンがあるしで
His weird skills that block sight, sound, and heat.
こっちの領域ってんなら
So, you mean
玉座の機能で
presence
もうちょい
concealment?
詳しい情報が入るんだがな残念ながらそいつは無理だ
占拠した領域を敵は完全掌握しているか
しかに話が早い
Yeah, it's just a class skill. Most assassins have it. For some reason, Passion Lip also has it, which I don't understand why she has it, considering that she is pretty big. Yeah, she has a presence.
そうですね、ランサー。厄介だと言いかけていたのは。
まあな、ありゃここにいるメンツを前にしてあえて言うが、真っ向勝負じゃ勝ち目
We
は
have a
薄いぞ。
perfectly fine chance of beating them head on. He says it straight out, deadly serious. I never heard him so intense and forceful. Kuhulin is a servant who's been through hundreds of battles. Even if I haven't fought with him as an ally for very long, I can tell how powerful he really is. And yet, that expression on his face and the tone of his voice, I know exactly what he means. He's talking about the top servants. Like how Kua's Lancer, but Karna is Karna. Yeah, that, as I said, like, yeah, like how Medusa is Rider, Kua is always sort of Lancer. I know of their existence through the record that was sent back in time. These heroic spirits were handpicked by the Moon Cell for their exemplary strength. These heroes among heroes are known throughout the world for their famed exploits. These champions are summoned as special classes, separate from the 7 standard classes. I mean, only one of them is an extra class. Yeah, only Jan is an extra class. I mean, technically, if we were playing CCC, Gil's class would be Gil, but we're not, so he's Archer. Yeah, Gil's a ruler now, and he owns a shop. At least 2 of them. I mean, there was no corrupting influence. They were just like, ah, this Altera chick, she alright. We're gonna join her. 80% of Tamamo land gone. Just like that. Ancient shrine area. Yeah, Jen would have white hair and be goth if she was corrupted. True. And like to light things on fire. Yeah, she'd be edgy. Or, I mean, we still haven't actually seen Jalter and Samurai Remnant, but she seems pretty depressed in Samurai Remnant. So she could also just be sad as fuck.
そいつはまあそうだろうな。異論なしだぜ。しかしなんだね。姿が見えないかと思えば、ちゃっかり諜報に勤しんでたわけかい。
I understand the situation thanks to Archer. The Umbral forces are invading at an astounding pace. This is a different situation, a different outcome than what was stated in the body's records. Now that I think about it, there were some discrepancies in the record about how Altera and Saber met too. I'll have to pay more attention from now on. The record isn't always going to match up with the future that unfolds in front of us. Of course, it's possible that they'll overlap and we should use whatever information we have when that happens, but the fact that the future can change gives me a new sense of hope. Yeah, where is Liz? That ending. We can stop all of Archimedes' plots. She won't... We can save Altera. It's not unreasonable to think that it's possible, assuming that the record of the future isn't set in stone.
申し訳ありません、アーチャー。本来であれば、それはあなたの役割ではなかった。先んじての戦い。
Yeah, way to fuck up, Wayne. I have no idea what happened, but way to fuck up.
感謝を捧げます。そしてこの借りはいずれ必ず
Yeah, now here's how Liz will still lose.
必要と感じたのでな。何？君が気にすることでもない。たまたまだよ。たまたま。
こう言ってはなんだが、太陽の騎士。先日の戦いぶりは見事だった。
The three of them are having a bro moment right now. Was it when I ate all those bread? It might have been.
対局を見極めなかったのはむしろ俺の方だ。お前は何一つとして恥じ入る必要はない。
カルナ殿。
なんだ？なぜ世をよそにいい空気になっている？せっかくなので世も混ぜるがよい。
Nero also wants to be part of the bro moment.
呂布さん、さっきから何も言ってないんですけど。
Yeah, Coin could sense Artori was there. He was distracted.
キャスター、すでに女王ではないのでこう呼びますが、あなたは気づいていなかったのですね。
Just doesn't talk a lot.
彼は以前からこうです。
嘘マジです？リアリーです？
カカカ、さすがは音に聞こえし飛将軍。豪胆豪気とはまさにこのことよ。
ああ、そうか。アサシンさんは呂布さんとまるっと広い意味ではご同郷なんでしたっけ？もしかしてファンなんです？
Never noticed Lubu not talking.
部に生きるものであれば、その名は必ず耳にしよう。
The bow, spear, horse. The important part is the horse. The real Lubu.
無論裏切りの逸話もな。カカ、反骨の大将軍を配下に加える女王の度胸。よほどの大物かアホかと感心したものよ。
そういうことはもっと早く言ってくださいまし。まさか呂布さん裏切る気満々でした？
収集がつかなくなってきたな。
Ku's like, alright, let's get back on track. Why is Ku of all people the one saying that?
どうにも難敵だ。で、どうするね。
His eyes are sharp. His gaze has a certain sort of pressure to it. It makes me think of the red spear he wields. I'm about as capable of breaking his gaze as I am of dodging his spear. No one could tear their eyes away from him. Somehow, I endure the pressure. Personally, I couldn't care less if someone looks down on me. After all, the mage Hakuno Kishinami isn't exactly anything special, but as Saber's master, I can't let anyone think any less of me. Saber places her trust in me. Even though I'm so ordinary, she says that I'm a master worth putting her life on the line for, and so I owe it to her to live up to her lofty expectations. Who wants to go home and go fishing? Ah, that makes sense. That's why he wants us to be on track. No matter what kind of heroic spirits are gathered here, I can't let them see the fear in my eyes.
ああ、そうだよな。敵のトップと対話するにしても、まずは敵の囲みを突破しなくちゃな。
Who is the least scary?
やってみるしかあるまい。我が陣に集った一騎当選の強者どもよ。今、世は高らかに宣言しよう。セラフへと魔種を伸ばす優勢。月よ、ひいては世界をくらばんとする魔性を。これより世と奏者は相当
Crest are insane, or evil, or anti-heroes, or Karna. Karna do be Karna.
聖杯戦争の勝者としてではなく、ムーンセルよりレガリアを授かった者としてでもない。新たなセラフに住む者として悪を滅ぼす。そして許せ。これは世界を守る戦いであると同時に、世と奏者による
It's a fight for the world, but we're doing it for Altera.
ある
Oh, to add her to the harem.
戦いでもある。大いに私的な理由ではある。分かっている。許せぬというのであればよい。
And everyone's gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. We're used to your antics, Nero. It's all good.
貴公たちに英雄の矜持あらば世と共に来てほしい。その戦い歩み全てに栄光と喝采があろう。
ここでおいとまする方いませんね。呂布さんはお眠のようですけども。
Lu Boo is ready to take a nap.
こちらはそうです
He's
ね。
ready to sleep.
ではご主人様のお帰りになるここを守りましょう。よろしいですか、カルナさん、ライダーさん。
ああ、依存はない。
賢明な判断でしょう。千年平安京に存在していた玉座と同じようにレガリアそのものに
Team
及ばない
Tamamo's
とは
on
言え
defense
領域支配に関するいくらかの重要な機能を
while Lu Boo just naps in a corner.
キャスコ、しかと頼んだ。積年のライバルが味方になるとはこれほど頼もしくまた嬉しいことなのだな。
まったく感動屋なんですから。こちらはあくまでギブアンドテイク。恩に着る必要はありません。それでは都の守りは私めに。お帰りをお待ちしております、ご主人様。
行くぞ奏者よ。目指すは古代神殿エリア。大勝利に向けて炎の遠征を開始する。
All passed out on the bed.
そなた、大層疲れていたのだろうな。
Yeah, we were just passed out.
しっかり寝入っていたぞ。
When I get back, Mom's gonna have dinner ready and waiting.
無理もない。
One of her 108 kinds of curry. I'm okay with that.
休まず大会議で英霊たちとまみえたのだ。心身ともに疲弊していて当然だ。マイルームに入るや否や。
Entered the room, proceeded to collapse on bed. Drowsy? How long was I asleep? I don't feel like I hit the sheets at all, but I must have slept if Saber says so.
実感がわかんのか？
Was
で
not.
やろうな。
Took a nap just like Lu Boo.
眠りの中でのことだ。どんな顔をしていたのかは真実。奏者の内側のことではあるが、外から観察した世だけがそれを知る。考えてみると不思議だな。だが案ずるな。奏者、至上にしてそなたに寂しい思いはさせぬ。絶対にだ。
Why do I feel like Tamamo's gonna just bust in at any second? Just be like, how dare you two flirt without me?
世は無二の名器である。殺してでも奪い取るなどという輩はあまたと言おう。
No, you are mine. You are not allowed to be stolen. I have no intention of letting that happen. We belong together here on the moon. That puts me on the spot. What do I even say at a time like this? Guess it would be best if I let my actions speak for themselves. Yes, that's the best plan. Since she took my hand to comfort me, I should hold her hand too. Or something like that.
奏者、急にどうしたのだ。奏者よ、精神のそなたであれば。
There should be more worried about Tamamo stealing. She should be.
精神の電脳体は情熱を司るというから前のめりな行動も頷けようが魂と投稿して。もしやこれがキャスターの言うイケメンの魂。
This is exactly what Tamamo means.
ただの沈黙であるはずが5分も匂い立つ色気とは。これはダメというかダメすぎる。逃げるのだ奏者。
Hmm? All I did was take her hand, so how did we get here?
逃げよと世は申したからな。それでもとどまっていたのは奏者だからな。こうあっては世ももう止まらぬ。エトナさんがごとく高なる鼓動だな。もはや世自らであっても止められませぬ。よいか、これから先起こることは全ては夢ではない。
It's all
夢で
real.
はないのだ。分かっておろうな、奏者。
No, I have no idea what Saber's talking about. Well, I feel like I have an inkling, but hold on. Just hold on for a second. Calm down. Not rushing into things is the key to victory, Saber.
またもそんな瞳でよう見るのだな。こうでたるもの、進むしかない。わかるぞ。
100 attack.
マグナウォル一世マグヌム。よい。すべてを委ね、すべてを預けて瞳を閉じよう。いやも瞳を閉じよい。
By any other name, they would be as sweet, and yet I can only describe Saber's lips by comparing them to roses. I think they're beautiful. A cherry blossom or a peach might be closer to them in color, but I still think roses are the best metaphor. They also make the best backdrop when their petals are flying behind her. I have that thought faintly in the corner of my mind. It's like the back of my head is paralyzed, like I don't know how to take all of this in. In the middle of my room, where the cool morning air wafts through, we draw closer by the second. Oh, this is... And here's Tamamo!
ご主人様、朝着の準備ができてございますって何してくれちゃってんですか、セーバーさん。せい、両者一旦離れて、離れて。
We all knew it was gonna happen.
まさかのゴム体を主に強いるとは。皇帝の正体見たりです、セーバーさん。我が千年鏡は放棄してしまいましたから、今やまともに機能するマイルームはここ一つであればこそと涙を飲んで許したというのに。なんです、回復機能どころかとんだドレインじゃないです。よっぽど強卓じゃありませんか。
To be sure, I would have had difficulty recovering from this. Yes, she's right. She's completely right. The whole point of resting in my room is to recover my strength.
お天道様に恥ずかしいとは思いませんか、セーバーさん。こんな口にするのも恥ずかしい。無理無道下道の所業、ローマファンタスティック行為の未遂はそこまでです。そこまでですかも。
なぜ止める。せっかくの皇帝ロマンスであったというのに。ローマファンタスティック行為の何が悪い。貴様だって花の都で同じようなことを
She
絶
did.
対してたはずであろう。絶対そうであろう。言ってみろがいいキャスターよ。一度たりとも魂の奏者にオリエンタルファンタスティックを求めなんだか。それはその美少女と池玉とが一つ屋根の下とあらば、そういう機会も
Well, sometimes those things kinda happen.
少しくらいあったような、なかったような。
それ見たことか。こちらの奏者は目覚めてからというもの。戦いまた戦いばかりで、そんな暇などみじんも。
古いのはそちらでしょ。もはや二人のご主人様は統合なさってお
Flashback
一人
to
なん
us
です
getting
から。
electrocuted, yeah?
抜け駆け禁止。それ
I
は
I
大
love
前提のはずですが何。
the bickering between these two.
それはそう
Imperial privilege, the cheat skill.
どうかスキルですよね、それ。しかもあんまり使えない。
Imperial privilege is the most broken skill, Tamamo. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what it is, but as I sit here watching Saber and Caster's vehement exchange, I get a very specific feeling in the back of my heart. It's different from worrying about the outcome of the fight. It's something much more calm and peaceful. The sight and sound of the two of them, their whirling expressions as they sling words back and forth. All of it is incredibly nostalgic. Thrice Setting Sun is also pretty OP, yeah. I realize now that I'm right where I ought to be. I don't have all my memories back yet. I can't even recall all the details of the Moon's Holy Grail War by myself. Even though 2/3 of my cyber frame have consolidated, I'm still technically incomplete. But even despite that, I've come home, to the place where I belong, right between these two. Tadaima.
はい、ご主人様。
Artorias side story added. New content added to gallery. Gained a reward for strengthening. But that is gonna be where we call it for today. I have no idea what my plan is for the future because just got some new equipment in at work and I need to get training on it, so I have no idea what my schedule is gonna be like that. But I do know for a fact that Samurai Remnant will be happening. I don't know if it's gonna be exactly on midnight release, a couple hours afterwards, the next day. I don't know, but it will happen. Samurai Remnant is going to be played, and it will be played for probably a while, so it will probably be a long stream of Samurai Remnant when it happens. If I do something before Samurai Remnant, it will probably be going back to doing Yakuza, to do a Yakuza stream. But if nothing works out, then next time will be Samurai Remnant release, and I will go through that, meet Tamamo Aria, and drop Saber, and have Tamamo Aria be my new servant. That is the plan for Samurai Remnant. Yeah, fuck Saber. Tamamo Aria is my new servant. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!